throat. All right, listen, my throat's not in the best condition, but I'm here. So I'll be going crazy, yelling. If the chapter warrants it, probably not, but I have no idea. So we'll have to wait and see. I may say things now like, oh, I'm gonna chill, and then I just don't chill at all. Or the chapter is mid. We'll have to wait and see. I got oxygen. That's fine. Should be good to go. Coming from my mind. My throat was feeling funky yesterday in the morning, but it's better now. So we should be good to go. Much over the subs on Twitch. Appreciate you guys, no doubt. Ah, yes, Daniel. Your girl's on the other speed dial so you can get pegged? Nice. Whoever thumbs up that comment that don't on YouTube, be careful, all right? Because Daniel likes to get his ass reamed by his girl. Facts. Son, hey, yo, that's what he does. I ain't lying. You know what's crazy? I'm wearing white, and I did the video, or a video, about the admirals waving the white flag. 3 arcs in a row. 3-peated, Shaq and Kobe style. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, baby, let's go. Yes, sir. How are you doing today? Trump dance? No, I move my legs. He doesn't. You just can't tell. My camera doesn't point down anymore like it used to. And it's closer up, not further back. Because I have two monitors right here. The uncles are at them all day, baby. Let's go. All right. Oh, shit. Gun and Beast sent the gift of the sub. Nice. On YouTube. I still have no list for you guys, but that's coming. Don't worry about that, okay? Everything is coming. Splooging. All right. So we have ourselves a One Piece chapter to get into today. But again, I don't know how hard I'm going to go because, you know, the older you get, the more your body starts to break down. And my body's like, yo, let's hold up. You know that cancer that all those voice actors get? Be careful now, son. I'm like, oh, shit. So, throat, towel. Is this chapter towel worthy? Then again, if it's from last chapter, if we focus on rocks, holy shit, you know what this could be. Yo, white on white activity. Yeah. White on white activity. It's like cream on rice activity. Okay, all right. Yo, even Julie says it. Okay, all right. Though, thing is that right now in if you live in Long Island, if you live in New York, you know, humid as piss, man. It's heavy, bro. It's one of those heavy days. Like, god damn, son. Yo, today is not a fucking joke. It is wet. It is heavy, man. Hold on, let me say. Hold on. If you live in New York, you know it's a brutal day today. No joke. It's a no frills day. Ooh. Feels like swampland type shit. Honestly. My goodness. Why am I the Lawrence Fishburne of the anime community? Yo, Daniel donated again, so I know what that's about. Okay, hold on. Before I go any further, okay? We've started reading the webtoons. So we've gone through a few chapters of the beginning after the end, and that VOD is saved for members only. There will be streams that are going to be specifically only member only, and I may even do some One Piece topics with you guys, but only for members too. So like the members get all the good stuff. But like this stuff right here, this stream will still maintain frame. Don't worry about that. I'm just letting you know like what the drill is for the future for this channel. And again, everything will be saved to Patreon. At least the read-throughs will be saved to Patreon. I don't know if I should do the actual member only discussions on Patreon too. That one I'll consider about. That one I'm not too sure. Well, I'll have to wait and see. But yeah, just let you guys know the plan. They have begun. Okay. Now for Patreon, specifically if you're a Patreon member, in case of, we're almost done with The Expanse. Bro, I read something. I may need a Hero X alert. Yo, Hanbon, appreciate you for the 5 tier 1 gifted subs. Appreciate you. But I'm the Patreon. We're almost done with The Expanse, and then once we're done that, we're gonna start doing polls again on Patreon. But I probably have to watch Monogatari last season, and then we'll kind of do that kind of stuff. Okay, all right. Holy hell! So let me first, real quick. There's some love before we get to anything else, all right? Because I want to make sure we have the board cleared before we go over to the chapter. So let me clear the board first, because you guys are going nuts right now. Appreciate you guys, of course, obviously. Real quick, dashboard me. Thank you very much. So, all right. So this chapter is this chapter really just as good? Fuck, man. There's no way. PK Tactics T1. Appreciate you. Another banger chapter. Get Tao-san ready. Call you across the board. Fuck me. Then I have GGL Muzi. Appreciate you for the Twitch Prime. Appreciate what they do. Red Joseph Jr., Cole Glasses, first time on Twitch feed. Appreciate you. Tier 1, also Tier 3. Actually, that's Tier 3 stuff 3 times. Appreciate you. My God. Bless your heart. But again, so listen. Throw it is not the best. I had me some losses. I had me some Sapaco. All right. So helps numb the throat. This is what Diddy used on Meek. So I should be okay. I should be good to go. But because I was okay last stream last night for Patreon. I was okay. So I should be okay today. I just don't know. Because after this, I'm also pushing my rivals, probably. Because we have a new event that came out. And then tomorrow, I'm going to play X133. Okay, I got the Sick, appreciate you for Twitch Prime, Kingu. No, Hanball, much of Tier 1, I see you. D Breezy, Twitch Prime, you're not ready for this one, Cole. You guys say a lot, but I think you guys can be right this time. Because last chapter was kind of... If we focus on Rox D. Sebek, it's got to be pretty hype. Like, there's no way around it. Like, Rox is... If we focus on Rox, it's got to be some nutty shit. Val Will, much for the 5 years, 60 months, Tier 1, appreciate you to do. Following since Tactic Kubo's finest work concluded years ago. Good shit. Appreciate you, bro. I'm going to get much love for gifting that healthy sea salt across the entire realm on twitch.tv. Appreciate you, no doubt about that. We'll talk the subs. We have Tomalani, Tier 1 for 73 months. And then we have Siglus over here for Tier 1 for 2 months. This chapter was crazy upscale. Everyone gets upscale. And I'm wondering... The one character that always gets like a roundabout upscale is always fucking Mihawk. And it's like, nigga, there's no way. Man, shut up. Shut the fuck up, dude. But to be quite frank with you, last chapter was more of an Admiral downscale than anything else, which I thought was delicious. No offense to the Admiral fanboys, right? Listen, if you're an Admiral fanboy and fangirl, the Admirals are strong. I recorded a video about this, like, within the last 12 hours. Bro, the Admirals are strong. They're just never going to be on the Mount Rushmore. They're never going to be in the top 5. No Admiral will be in the top 5. Not a single Admiral. All right? None. Zero. They're banned. There's a wall there, and that wall is called GOAT. No Admiral will ever be a GOAT. None. Not a single one. The GOATs are reserved for the pirates. They're reserved for the people that actually move the era. They're reserved for the future Luffys. They're reserved for the Shankses and the Blackbeards. They're reserved for the Rogers and the Whitebeards and the Roxes. Those are the GOATs. Shit, maybe... Well, Ema, I suppose you could argue, is one of the GOATs. Probably is, actually. I ain't gonna deny that. Maybe Garland could be a GOAT. But you're never going to see an Admiral be a GOAT. Never. Never. It's not happening. You may GOAT them yourself, but they're never going to be Jordan. They're going to be Kareem. They're not going to be Bill Russell or LeBron or Kobe. Are you crazy? Hell no. Fuck that. Fuck that. No Admiral's ever a GOAT. Not a single one. Where be on the Mount Rushmore? Never. Okay. Gun and Beast. I see you. Much I'll give this up. Appreciate what I do. Big LaFleur, can you explain your members/subs only for exclusive content? Okay, yeah, it's simple. Basically, Vic LaFleur, when it comes to the members-only content, right now it's going to be things that I probably can't show on stream that are going to be, well, publicly, I guess. So what I do is I stream publicly, at least for the time being, for certain Webtoon content. And then the VOD is saved for members only. However, in the future, there'll probably be member-only chats and also member-only streams as well for certain stories. Like, for example, that one story, Reincarnation Coliseum, it's pretty, like, heavily ecchi shit. It looks fun, artwork's really good, but it's also like massive giga ecchi shit, damn near hentai. I can read it on stream probably, but I'll save that VOD for members. And we do that so we can avoid any sort of issue, let's say claims and also copyright issues. That's the idea. That they're paywalled. That's the idea. So things like Golden Boy. Even let's say comics that may be a bit, too sketchy to read. Not sketchy, but they may be too risky to read because of, let's say, copyright claims or things of that nature. So, for example, I do want to go through the Absolute series of comics with Batman, Superman, and I probably read that for members as well. So, and also for streams, let's say for topics, let's say just for me and chat, if I want to keep things more concise and more orderly, I can do member-only streams as well. So there's going to be a lot of content coming to this channel for sure in various streams. And just keep in mind, the member-only content will be one of the core things moving forward. Just so you guys know. That's the idea of Vic LaFleur, okay? But good question. I got you. Hopefully that answers anything. Oh, yeah, and then one last thing, too. Polls. if you're a noble tier for a if you're a noble tier for memberships, you will get to decide what I can read next for, let's say, a webtoon, stuff like that. Okay, so let's say there's going to be options between Omniscient Reader, or what's the one Revan likes? SSS Suicide Hunter, I think it's called, or Northern Blade. I'll let you guys choose, or something like that. I'll let you guys choose via the poll which one's next. Okay, that's the idea. F? No, there's no F's here. Reload. Crazy? All right. What's up, Part? How you doing, bro? 5. What's shaking, my boy? Appreciate you. It's not a spoiler, but make some room on your next top 30 list. That's all I'm gonna say. Shrugs in Kobe, bro. Listen. Hold on, is the character okay? You know, then maybe we see stuff. Wait, do we go back in real time? Ooh, okay, we'll see. Okay, no spoilers. Bane, much over the $2. Legendary chapter code, bringing Taosama, got you. Daniel back in with $5. Shout out to all the right choose, keep it up, Cole, got you. All right, so, and then Dick, appreciate you for Twitch Prime on Patreon. I mean, I'm on Twitch. Appreciate you. Okay, shit. Whew. I did all that. My throat's okay. I'm not feeling any pain, which is good. Let's get around to the prayers and let's get around to the chapter. So, let me see my Katakuris across all platforms, if especially you remember, and let me see some donuts on Twitch, on YouTube too, because it's time. It's time to get our groove on here. All right, because it doesn't matter if we have rocks or not. Yeah. Yes, that's right. Put your headphones really close to your ears, or turn up the volume. I'll do it for you. Yeah. That's right. Really take it in. Really embrace it. This rhythm. This beat that jostles the shoulders. Gets the toes moving. Gets the knees bumping. Gets the body shaking. And you realize, oh shit, this is Katakuri's theme. And Katakuri is him. It doesn't matter what era we are in for the series of One Piece. We could be 30 years down the line and old as a 70-year-old man. It doesn't matter who comes out in the story by then, be it One Piece, 2 Piece, 3 Piece, 4. Katakuri is so much more. Katakuri is an entity worth praying to. Katakuri is one of the greatest creations ever made by Eiichiro Oda. So damn great, he is one of the few characters that is worthy of a mega church, and he will be one of the last characters to have a conversation with Monkey D. Luffy come the very end of the series. Bag it, tag it, book it. Because my friends, without a doubt, Katakuri, yes indeed, is that damn good. That's right. I promise you Katakuri would be a noteworthy member on the Rocks Pirate crew. Absolutely. You can bet your bottom dollar he would be. But we have to show appreciation, respect to the one that gave birth to this magnanimous feature, the mama. witness the glory of the second son. And forever and always, with that holy donut. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing. Throat. Men. For all my Fire Force enjoyers out there. Aen Nihono. Ladum. And now, before we go on the chapter itself, we gotta show some respect. RESPECT. To a mighty figure who will forever be remembered in the annals of shonen history, with a thick white mustache and a laugh that will be remembered by not only shonen fans but non-shonen fans, because his waves spread across not just shonen but all of manga and anime, and everyone respects the surge of piracy that he brought, second only to Goldie Roger, in the world of One Piece. Because ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, what is up, what is good? The King of Lightning is here today, bringing you guys and gals One Piece. Can I do it? Yeah, I should be right. One Piece. The throat. No, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. The One Piece 1155 live stream. Live reaction. Can I do it? Yeah, bro, listen, man. I'm doing this stream taking meds, so yeah. But can I do it? Can I get it up? Uh-oh. Okay. All right, I'm already sweating because it's so humid. All right, towel on deck. Towel's on standby mode today. He's just there. He's just chilling. All right. What's a dirty towel? Fuck me. Oh, is it my workout towel? Where's my clean towel? You know what? Hey, fuck it. We riding dirty. We riding dirty. Okay. No pants stream? You don't need to know. All right, let's get into this chapter, lads and ladies. Let's get to the fun stuff. Boom. Let me do this. My logo. Boom. And then let's do boom. Here we go. Here we go. It's time. Let's see if you guys are capping or are you guys on point. And my Chrome is on point because my Chrome just, yes, I still haven't made the switch over to, I made the switch. Shut the fuck up. I'm here. Oh my God, can you ever switch yet? Yeah, it's been months. I know. Leave me alone. Okay, I've been busy. Jesus. So this is what I have, because we're not on TCB. We don't actually use TCB scans. We actually get Kubari links because I do not want to. Last time I used TCB, I clicked on a page and then they gave me porn. That stream had to be deleted immediately. Okay, so we had to move on from that quickly. I don't take the risk anymore. I don't take the risk. Yeah, I have PTSD. I ain't gonna lie to you. I have PTSD with TCB bars because I do not want to deal with any sort of crazy images or links and then boom, here you are, nigga, get fucked. Or on stream, get fucked. And I had adblock on too. I had adblock on, but I guess my adblock was too old or it was updated. I don't know. They had a way around it. But either way, we don't use TCB anymore. Or well, we do, just on another site. So, oh, but King, how could you? They need money. Well, yeah, but I need my career. All right, so On that note, boom. Cuppy Noodles, super cute, great mascots. Behold, oh shit, hey yo, I see you, yo. I'm gonna get to all the donations, unless you do some amount, but I'll get to you later. But I see you, Behold. Oda in his bag again. Okay, we'll see. Cuppy Noodles, super cute, great mascots are still popping up. Gyaru Cat is super adorable. What the hell is a Gyaru Cat? Oh, what kind of weird Japanese shit? Cuppy Noodles, Gyaru Cat? This guy, Oda. Oh, also, he's on that foodie shit again. He's on that foodie shit. I don't know if it's the right thing or not. You know what? I'm gonna stop. All right, I'm not. No. Someone give me the link later when we're in the post chapter reaction. I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna try with Oda shenanigans. Oda's having a good time. That's all that matters. Okay. Oh, okay. So here's how to do the magazine cover. Okay, Juice is right. Nice. Appreciate you, Julius. Oh shit. Hold on. Ooh, Monkey Jesus. 28. Ooh. Okay. You have Luffy Gear 2. You have Luffy Gear 3. Luffy Gear 4, Luffy Gear 5. Oh, man. That's nice. The legacy. It's been how many years? 20. It's been such a long time since Gear 2 first came to the fray. But here we are, 17 years later? We have Gear 3s and Gear 4 and Gear 5 and all these other gear. Luffy's gone through a lot. Though, to be fair, actually, I feel playing about Gear 4 too. I don't think Luffy's going to ever be the single opponent of note in Gear 5. Gear 4 anymore. I think Gear 4 is over. Essentially, the Gear 4 era is done. But it's still amazing, no matter what. You love to see it. I remember watching. I'm pretty sure you guys do remember too when you guys first saw the Gear 4 transformation. Oof, what a form! How cool was that? How amazing was that? The first time we saw Gear 4, Gear 2, the first time too was incredible. How he beat the shit out of Bluno. Oh my goodness! All right, Gear 4, crazy. Oh, there's more. Okay, time out. What is this? So we have the Stride crew going across a ladder of some kind, and then you have Frankie in a hot air balloon. You have, look at that. You see how Usopp's in the frame right next to Luffy, as if Usopp is going to be a major player in this arc, because Usopp is still a prominent figure in the crew, and Elbaf is on the match the most. Also, let's say, Laugh Tail. Just saying. FYI, everybody. So you have Luffy having a great time, eating some food. You have Usopp hugging him, crying to death. You have Frankie in a hot air balloon. You have Chopper and Robin on the ladder on this side. Is that a flying penguin? Oda, stop lying to these kids. Oda, don't lie to these kids now. Don't lie to these kids now. These are flying penguins. Don't lie to these kids, Oda. Don't do it. All right, don't do it. Because one day someone take a penguin and throw that shit in the air, it's gonna die. Don't do it. You have Zoro chilling there. Sanji turned around, of course. Nami's scared of the ladder. You have Jinbei trying to cover her too. That's a Zoro penguin right there? Actually, that's a Zoro. It looks just like Zoro. That's a Marimo penguin. What the fuck? That's actually pretty cute. And then you have another penguin, Brook. The music, that's nice. I like that. Fish? No. Fish is Robin. Robin's fished. Okay. Yeah, we see Robin next to Frankie, but no. Robin's already been fished, which is fine. Jinbei's a great guy. He's a great guy. All right, I know people rag on him, but he's a great dude. All right, let's enough of that weird shit. Okay, boom. Here we go. All right, everyone, focus the fuck up. It's chapter time. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Yeah, lock the fuck in. This is Elbaf. So this is Loki. His eyes are very distinct, actually, even from a distance too. It's crazy. This is Elbaf, but Pops ain't here. He's on a voyage. You're all puny humans. This is the first I've ever seen one moving around for real. Oh, that's the first time. Wait, the first humans he's ever seen are the Rock's pirate crew? Really? The first, I guess he's always an Elbaf, and that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh my god. Hey, yo, Jamal, appreciate you for the 5 tier 1 gifted subs to the Mega Church of Katakuri. And we have a how cute. That's I'm assuming Stussy. Hang on. Did you say Pops? You're Harald's kid? Rock's legendary pirate, Cam Elbath. But why? Good question. Bro, look at this Blackbeard energy. Look at him. Why is one eye just like bigger than the other one? Like, look at his right side. His right side, his eye is just like, he's kind of doing like an eyebrow raise, but he just looks like he's, I don't know. This energy is crazy. It's fucking nuts, man. That Okarun from Dawn Energy too, it's throwing me off massively, but I like it. I mess with it a lot. I do. I'm guessing he can still be reached even if he's away, right? What's your name? Loki. All right, Loki. Just do what I tell you. Head on home and get someone who sent urgent word to your pops. Tell him to say, Loki has been seriously hurt. You've got to return Elbath at once. Oh, nah. He's assuming that he would go back if Loki was hurt, even though Loki's known as a menace. Dude, okay. Also, we have to watch, listen, I'm not NA? Where? Head on home and get to... No, Loki hasn't seriously hurt. Yeah, no, stop. We're good. I'm trying to get... Fuck me, dude. I want an undershot of... No, wait, that's the wrong thing to say. I want a side shot of Rocks. I said, ooh, things almost got sus right there. The reason why is this. I want to see how his legs look. Because if he has those... Remember Kaido, okay? I posted this tweet earlier too. Okay, I don't want to do this because it brings up bad memories, okay? Just... Instead of yapping, let me just show you. I need to know if Rock skipped leg day or not. I just need to know. I just gotta know. Did Rock skip leg day? Because if he did, I'm deducting aura points. Kaido, thank God he wears baggy pants now because his legs are twig-like, and it's so sad to see his legs. But my gut feeling is that Kaido's fit back then is modeled after Rock's fit right now. That's my guess here. So I'm really thinking that he could have some scrawny-ass legs, some twig-like legs. Humpty Dumpty status. But we'll have to wait and see. Because right now I'm seeing his legs, I'm like, I don't know. Loki has been seriously hurt. You've got to return to Elbath at once. Watch your mouth. Do I look like I take orders from a human? Ooh. Know your fucking role, bitch. You're small, weak, meek. Yeah, hold up. I just saw something in the left side, and I'm like, there's no way. There's no way he has the same exact fucking Buffalo stance that Roger had when he charged up an attack on Whitebeard. There is no fucking shot. He has the exact same stance as Roger. That's actually like almost a bar for bar blow. No, I know this stance. No, bro, I've done thumbnails on that stance, son. Wait a minute. Hold on. The stance is where he's like this. There is no way he has this fucking form. You seriously expect my father to drop everything just because I'm hurt? Yeah, right. Besides, someone as weak looking as you has no right to boss me around. Rox's swordsmanship was... Oh. No. Oh, shit. They said the word. They said the word, dude. They said the word. 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 Bro, there are Mihawk stands right now that have creamed their pants. I promise you. They got to go to the bathroom ASAP after reading that line. Rox's swordsmanship was renowned. If you think that Mihawk is stronger than Rox, you lost your fucking mind. Rox's swordsmanship was renowned for its brutal impact akin to a giant hammer or cannon. What the fuck is that? How do you do that with a sword? Wait, huh? Wait, hold on. Akin to a giant, like Ragnar? Yes, it's the same stance. Thank you, Julius. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yes. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, it's the exact same stance. I fucking knew it. It was said to blow everything in the surrounding vicinity away. Wait, so he has like a shockwave sword or something? Oh. Yo, you know he's like a kid, right? Damn, son. Whoa. Wow. Okay. Rocks with zero. Chill. Yo, Michael Jordan style, fuck them kids. He does a swing. He puts hockey on that. Conqueror's hockey on that. And he just swings. Oh shit. Is Shaq Shockwave 2? I have no idea. This guy, bro. What is this? Hold on. Rock's overture was renowned for its brutal impact akin to a giant hammer or cannon fire. It was said to blow everything in the surrounding vicinity. And then he swings and Loki. Vol? Oh, my throat. Vol ha 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 ha. There we have it. Loki's been seriously hurt. Vol ha ha ha. Vol ha. Vol. Okay, that's weird. Both take that one. Not Z. I thought it'd be Z, like his son. Vol? Okay. Harald's path crossed with this madman once before. Yeah, so he met him in the Holy Land, right? Like from last chapter. It happened during the reverie that year. Someone attacked and kidnapped 5 of the kings? Holy shit. Wait, 5 of the kings? What the fuck? What? Whoa. How do you kidnap 5 kings? During the freaking... Wait, huh? It happened in Reverie. Someone attacked and kidnapped 5 of the kings? Unbelievable. That big man in black has to be the culprit. The lives of those sovereigns cannot be used to extort Mu. Wait, what? Extort Mu? Bro, that's a giga. Yo, wait a second. There is no way. No shot. Homeboy has his leg up with a gun playing Sasuke's theme from Naruto Shippuden, looking at oh shit. Fuck. Okay, we're good. Listen. Hold on. Let me get proper foothold, right? Let me get proper footing. Let me get proper footing here. Holy shit. Hold on. What is this? What is this aura right now? Bro, my man ate that Sung Jin Woo diet. Kimchi and aura. He's just sitting. All right, proper footing, bitch. Boom. He's just sitting with his leg up, right? My man's leg is like right here. Right here. like this, looking at Emu. Hold on. Oh, his legs are mad thick, though. I mean, not thick, thin. Fuck, hold on, he skipped leg day. But the aura. My man said man spreading at her. Stop. Hold on. Rox actually met Emu? What is he, Sabo? Are you serious? Hold the fuck on. Time out. Oh, I'm sweating right now. How is that possible? That's epic as hell. That's incredible. No kidding. But it threw the Holy Land into chaos, total chaos, didn't it? The incident would be the first and last of its kind. He's got a gun threatening Emu? Oh, great move, Sama. Oh, rocks these are back. An intruder made it all the way to the flower room hidden deep within the Holy Land. Hold on, what the hell? The woman that guards Emu? Or like the the servant. Hold on, chat, help me. Goon? Yeah, she has Gunko's eyes. Wait, is that Gunko? Is that Gunko or does she have Gunko's eyes? And that's her. Oh, wait. Brooke. Wait. Hey, yo, Brooke. Hold on. Time the fuck out. Brooke. No, wait. This is still an Usopp arc. Everyone shut the fuck up. But how do you know a servant of Emu? The man claimed to be a Davy Johnsian pirate? What the fuck does that even mean? He knew nothing. Wait, what, huh? Like Davy Jones? Davy Jonesian? What the fuck's a Davy Jonesian pirate? What the fuck does that mean? He knew there was nothing more he could do in that moment. So he withdrew those words. Just wait. Bro, Rox, he didn't just know the secrets of the world. Nigga talked to Emu. Oh, God. Bro, theory time. Rox says, I'll be back. But he died. Did he actually die? Blackbeard kills Emu and assimilates Emu's powers. Boom. Fuck yeah. Wrap it, bag it, tag it, ship it. Check it, lock it, work it, music, make it, move it. Bro, bag it and tag it. It's a Blackbeard play. It's a fucking, yeah! Oh, shit. All right, give me a second. No, I didn't fall. Not emo, Nagata. I didn't fall. Fuck off. Yo, listen, I got balance, you bitches. All right, I'm not John Giant. Balance, no. Just wait. One day, I'll be back. Naturally, this incident would never be brought to light. Ironically, on that day, there was another intruder in the Holy Land. Another intruder in the Holy Land. Look, it's so much bigger than a normal giant. I want it as a slave. Oh my God. Yeah, Herald, right? Yeah. I'm sorry, I need to get it right. Look, I see the energy here. I know what these guys are about. I play a few games with my rivals, and I met this clan of people a few times. Girl, look, it's so much bigger than a normal giant. I want it as a slave. No kidding. Oh my God. We should kill it and just have it stuffed. Okay, done. Guards, protect the nobles. Relax. What you mean? Oh, fuck. Yo, Herald? What the hell were you doing in the Holy Land? What the fuck, man? Yo. Zesty, never. I still can't believe we just saw Rox talk to fucking Emu. Holy hell. Wait, I want to go back. Yo, listen, no, guys, you don't understand. This might be one of the most quintessential things in the story moving forward. Rox met Emu and said, I'll be back. We've done videos about Blackbeard killing Emu, and folks didn't want to believe it because Emu must be the final from the story. No, he does not. No, she does not. Well, okay, if it's she, definitely not. If it's he, no. And I'm being sexist, Oda sexist, all right? Oda, final villain female? Oda? Oda. Make a woman the final villain of the series? Echira Oda. Oda. Good luck. I'm just saying. Hot. I'm sorry the negotiations went south. And I know such things are crime, but isn't all this going a bit too far? Don't let the kidnapper get away. Wait, that wasn't okay. They're accusing him of kidnapping the 5 kings. That wasn't me, I swear. An admiral was murdered. Off screen. An admiral was murdered. Off screen. Brago. Oh, he may. Oh. I can't. Oh, yeah. Yo. Let's groove tonight in the spice of life. Yeah. Okay, I need to stop. Yo, I am hella toxic right now. I am hella toxic. An admiral was murdered, and the culprit ran towards the castle. Proceed with caution. Huh? It's just one thing after the other. Sees that biggin. That guy must have, okay. That guy who kidnapped the kings. How dare he use me as a scapegoat? I'll show him. John Holy Land. Oh, he's marked up. Ooh, okay, hold on. Hold on. Brago. He may get back up. Hold on. Time out. I see some marks on him. I see bleeding over here. Nose bleeding over here. Scratch on the lip. Okay. Hold on. Get back up. You guys can stand proud. He was strong. Stand proud. What scratches? I mean, they're right there. No, they're right there. You see, he has a mark over his face on the left side of his face, not the right side of his face. Isn't that his blood? Over here too? No, it's not blood. I think that's okay. Hold on. Let me see. Maybe next page will show it. Okay, so Harald went from he went for a swing with his sword out of nowhere, and then fucking Zabek, nah, dude, hockey block, fuck off, man. Wait, hold on, wait, hold on. Did I just read that wrong? I thought it was. Wait, hold on, wait. Hold on. Wait, it's Harald 2? Wait, Harald? Hagia? Wait, Harald? Wait. Harald has Conqueror's Hockey Infusion? Harald? Harald? Harald! Harald got beat by Loki and then shit. Time out. Whoa. Let's groove. Wait, there's no way, right? Actually, Harald does Conqueror's Hockey Infusion class. The clash between the two strangers, Rocks sweating, Harald sweating, blew away everyone in a. Jesus Christ! Oh, that's the same height as Zunisha. No, half his height, I think, because they changed it up. I think. Wait a minute, it's the same distance as the Drum Island mountain peaks. It blew away everyone within a 5. They just got blown. Wait a minute. That's insane. Whoa, shit. Okay, we're good. Okay, hold on, we're good. So 3 miles of niggas. Yo, wait, where's Where's Garling? Where are the Holy Knights? Wait, I don't understand. Hold on, guys. Where the fuck are the Holy Knights? Damn. What the I don't wait, where are you niggas? How is this happening? And there are no knights. How are there no knights? No one? Where's Kong? Kong is a bitch. Kong is in the bathroom in fetal position, sucking on his thumb. That's where Kong is. What the fuck you mean where Kong is? Are you crazy? To do what? Get diffed? By Harold? Yo, right here is massive giant upscale, by the way. I don't want, the Giants suck. The Giants are trash. By the way, Harold, who lost to Loki, had Conqueror's Hockey Infusion. Nigga. And matched Z-Beck. Fuck me, dude. What does God mean today? It's too humid for this, bro. It's too humid. Hey, you know what? Hold on. Let me turn my AC. I'm fucked right now. Fuck. I'm cooked. Delayed, battered, fried. Problem is that when I raise my AC, it becomes like Winter Wonderland. It's fucking ridiculous. It's either you get some humidity or you get Winter Wonderland, dude. Get fucked. Voha! No, he is bleeding, chat. He's for sure. I think Rox is bleeding in some parts of his face after the fight against the Admiral. That's my guess here, but I'm not too sure. It's hard to tell. There are some marks on him. Right? The Admiral didn't go out like a bitch, but he got off screen, I suppose. Voha! State your name. Brah, it's Harold, my wagwan. I'm Rox. Angle your next strike towards the town. They'll enslave. Okay, angle your next strike towards the town. They'll enslave you if you get caught. Huh? Why? Don't ask questions. What? Yeah. Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That's. Yo, hey. Rox D. Sebek is more than I expected. He's a lot more than I expected. Harold is too. Harold having infusion is kind of throwing me off guard. It's throwing me off balance, all right? I need to calm the fuck down. I need to chill for a second, all right? I need to chill. How do I get to Elbath? The new world is the new world is that way. Vohaha, if you survive this, let's meet again. Don't be ridiculous. No. He's not jumping this, right? Wait, he's not actually just jumping the red line. There's no fucking way Harold is this nasty. Yo, Harold is getting giga upscaled right now. Hold on. He may be in the all-time like top 10 right now. Are you serious? What the he jumped the red line? What is he, a Gundam coming into orbit? What the fuck is happening right now? He jumped the red he jumped. He just jumped. He jumped. Don't be ridiculous. As if I ever associate with a criminal like you. What the? Are you serious? Just gonna jump over the edge? Are you surprised Rox? Huh? Rox had taken down a Navy admiral just moments earlier. Show me his bounty. Stop being fucking cowards, Ichiro Oda, you slut. Low diff, I'm going to say mid diff. I'm going to be generous to the Admiral. I'll give him mid diff because I think the Admiral did get some shots off of Rox because he has, I think, some marks on his body. So I'll give the Admiral mid diff. I don't think he's one-shotting him but at the same time, that's possible. Fuck, wait, hold on. Let me just, yo, I recorded, you know what? It's still going up. That video, because I did a video last night. Nah, I'll do a part 2 for that video. Hold on. Nah. I'm not gonna redo it. All right, I'm not gonna redo it. I'm gonna have 2 videos on this. All right, I'm gonna have 2. What is this? This better be good, bro. Why is Oda doing this, man? Oda, don't do it. By the way, Buggy and Blackbeard are actually related, cause their dad, their pappy, is Roxy Sabek. He just had 2 women. Oh, like fuck, dude. I mean, it's Buggy D Clown. Buggy D Clown. Buggy supporters are about to go ape wall, bro. It's over. We may not see. Okay, let's Goose Fraba. Okay, let me calm down for a second. Okay, Yumo Gregor. I need to calm the fuck down. I'm way too locked in right now. This is crazy. This is actually phenomenal. This is so epic. It's unbelievable. Harald is actually a stud in earnest, and he has Conqueror's Hockey infusion. And what's even crazier than that is that he and Rocks clashed, and they wiped out any person in a 5-kilometer radius. Then Homeboy jumped off the red line when a few moments before that, Rocks had taken out an admiral. And then before that met Emu. It's just back to back to back to back to back phenoms. Like they're Triple H and Shawn Michaels right here. Despite all the efforts to save him, the Admiral did not the wounds were that grievous that he got from Rocks. Homeboy died in the hospital bed. It was deemed the most grievous of sin. In the blink of an eye, I mean, if they kill the Fleet Admiral, I'd be, you know. Either way, in the blink of an eye, Rock's infamy boomed. The event sent a powerful shockwave throughout the seas. Sometime later, a ship carrying a great amount of celestial tribute to Mary Joyce was attacked. Aha, okay, here we go. That's what Dragon does right now. The gates of justice were destroyed in the attack. What? Huh? Huh? Wait. What? These things. Fucking Valyrian steel doors that are miles high and hundreds of feet thick. He destroyed. Wait, no, hold on, chat. No. This makes no fucking. Wait, whoa. Huh? Also, shit, my opacity. Fuck. Hold on. No, there's no way, guys. This is holy fuck, dude. How did he do that? Wait, was it just him and was it him and Harald who did that, or was it just one? Oh, I guess it's some time later, so it'd be like in the future. So Harald wouldn't be a part of that. No, sometime later, a ship carrying a great amount of celestial tribute was the gates. Wait, was it rocks? Was this crew? Did they have a crew? What's going on here? Fuck, hey, bro. Just I don't know. Hold on. The gates just were destroyed, and the attacker. It's one person. Oh my god. Did they go into the damn room and destroy the room, or did they actually destroy the gate? Yo, wait, hold on. One gate? The entire gate? No, I need the details, bro. I need the details, man. I need the details. Because that right there, I need the details. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. The gates of justice were destroyed. I mean, they're all called the gates of justice, but like, there's three of them. There's three of them, and they have two halves each one. So these, no, bro, that's a really scary feat. That's kind of crazy. I can't even speak right now because it's when you think about how large those gates are. I don't know if they're made out of. No, at this point in time, no. I think Wabble metal exists, but like Whitebeard had a hard time breaking through the fucking Wabble metal slabs that existed around Marine Ford. So it feels like if he had a hard time doing that, and here's Rocks destroying the actual gates of justice, dude. Like, wait, hold on. There's no way. There's no way. Wait. But again, nuance, context, all these things matter. But that's an insane feat. I ain't lie to you. That's an insane feat. The gates of justice were destroyed, and the attacker fled the scene. The stolen funds were later used to support Rock's prior activities. Okay, that's epic. This nigga, bro. This nigga. Is that Shiki's Bounty? I think it's Shiki Bounty. I'm glad Shiki. Until that point, Rocks had always acted against the world government. But after that, he started to target pirates too. What the hell? In the world of pirates, there existed a long-standing tradition known as a Davy back fight. Davy back fight for the One Piece. 4 crews. All emperors. Bro, I cook with this. Pirate crews would oh fuck, I can't swear now. This is crazy. Pirate crews would compete in a series of matches, wagering their flags or even their crewmates in a truly ruthless. Oh, maybe that's why it involves the Davy Jones element of it. Because I think if you break the rules of if you break the rules of a Davy back fight, you go to Davy Jones's locker. So he's a pirate. Oh, I think that's what it is. So he's a pirate that stands by a lot of those traditions of piracy that are. Am I modding someone? Who am I modding? I don't see. Oh, Marshall, me out? Okay, that's cool. I just don't see his thing. I'm not chill, but I don't see his name. Oh, no, I see it. Okay, hold on. I will do this later. Let me just. I'm having a hard time doing that now for some reason. I'll do this later. All right, yeah. I think that's what's going on with the Daybreak fight. That's what I think. Wait, I just skipped ahead. Fuck me, I got spoiled. Okay, I got spoiled. Fuck. Okay, shit. Whoa. Fuck me. Okay, let's just focus. All right, I'm focused. Jesus Christ, I went way too far ahead. In the world of pirates, there existed a long-standing tradition known as Daybreak fight. Pirate crews would compete in a series of matches, wagering their flags or even their crewmates in a. How far? Okay, I'm almost done. Wagering their flags, their crewmates in true ruthless games. Rox used this tradition to build his entire crew. They had won many scoundrels to their side before they even had a flag. Okay, that's how Stussy. So Stussy, Shiki, Whitebeard, they've got an amazing guy. You'll lose when you'll lose it when you see him. Who's this guy? After that, oh, you mean Gerald? After that, Elbaf. That's it. They made it to Elbaf. Elbaf, West Castle. Oh no! I rushed home as fast as I could, but I'm glad you've already turned the corner on recovery. Okay, never mind. That was Loki. Okay, so he did. Okay, he did come back. Okay, he did come back. All right, listen, Harald's he's damn, he's a good nigga. He heard that Loki got injured. Oh wait, my baby, and then he ran back. He actually. I doubted it. My fault, big man. My fault. Hold up. But I'm surprised. Loki's probably shocked too. Like, what the hell? But I'm glad you've already turned the corner on your recovery. Thank goodness. I know that you're strong, Loki, but you shouldn't wander into the realm of the dead. Loki, just there. ... What the? Yeah, you got lucky escaping with nothing more than that after falling off that cliff. There's plenty more dangers just lurking deeper inside. Dad really came back. Yeah, he came back. Bro, W Dad, what the hell? These dads actually come home with the milk. That's dope. That's our bar, of course. It has to be a coincidence. He couldn't have come for me. No, he did. He pulled up. Is this good? Oh, the Foxy boxing match. How'd I miss that? I was so focused on. Okay. Yeah, the Foxy boxing match. Yeah. Pit. Okay. The boat duel. I don't know what the hell this is. This is kind of brutal. But Rox is all about that shit. Okay. Rox. I've heard all about your crimes. What are you doing here? I missed you, Harald. Oh my goodness, dude. Bro, the Rox pirates, when they're not even, when they don't have a flag yet. Look at these guys, man. They're a problem. They're all a problem. Look at Rox, bro. Like, on the big ass slab of meat. Yeah. Grease covering his pants and boots. I don't give a fuck. You gotta, you gotta join my crew. The world government won't hear you out, right? You get it now? The time has come. Oh, shit. Don't be stupid. If I anchor myself with thug like you, I'll lose all that goodwill I've built up with my allies. True. And we have Shiki. This is a real feast. He sure is big. Yes, Stussy. So that's King. Okay, that's Whitebeard or that's you? This is one of the guys we see in that's one of the guys we see in Thriller Bark. Who the fuck you are? Nigga, you Navy? Cypher Pole? Look at this guy. Madam. Yo. Hey, man, why do these crews always got some Katarina Devon? You know she likes killing bitches. You know she likes murder and torture. Of course she does. Look at her. Of course she does, bro. She's probably the most sick out of all these fuckers. God damn. Yeah, kid. What of it? Aren't those allies government pawns? What's the point of reaching for something that's impossible? You gotta love the playing field. Don't be a wet blanket, Harald. Elbaf has the greatest warriors in the world. True. And I won't hear otherwise. Oh, the giants suck dick. Well, eat some Conqueror's fucking hockey infusion, niggas. How about that? In If something churns your stomach, you should just crush it. That's the old way. Out if it's changed. People never change. That same bloodlust is still pulsing through you. Hey, can't you two just enjoy the meal? Whitebeard. Hey, come on, guys. Relax. Take it easy. Enjoy this big-ass sandwich as big as me. You guys should know that if you follow a man like him, you'll only be led to ruin. Shiki. Huh? Shiki! Look at him! Big-ass mouth. Following that moron? Don't make me laugh. We're all completely out. Okay, we're all. So this is actually what we hear about from Sengoku too. They're very individualistic. They're not like unified. We're all completely out for ourselves. None of us would bat an eye if Rocks died. Shiki the Wicked. Oh shit. Damn. Whoa. Okay. Shiki the Wicked. Future Golden Lion. My boy. Well, it's not to say his plans don't have a certain appeal. They could prove very lucrative. Stussy, bro. That's her in her prime? My goodness. Miss Buckin, the tech bandit. Huh. Buckingham Stussy. Why is it tech? Interesting. They got island stuff, maybe? Have you heard of Hachinoso, the place they call the Isle of Exiles or even Pirate Island? Countries all around the world send their worst inmates there as a form of penal exile. Australia. Don Marlon, gangster from the West Blue. This guy seems familiar. This man's chin is crimson chin. Holy hell, that's one hell of a... Bro, this man he's fierce. Hold on. Isn't there a guy that Capone beat that was in the West Blue or something like that? Like, weren't there all these gangsters in the West Blue, and then they're vying for power? Isn't Marlon one of these guys, too, or no? Am I going crazy here? Capone, BG, gun and arm. Gun, oh, wait. What's his name? Gotti? Marlon Brando. Don Creek. Okay, I'm going to stop. Well, I'll do more research on that later. Yo, I'm going to get to all the donos on YouTube. I see you guys going nuts. I'm going to get to all the donos, all right? I think I've calmed down now because, oh, God. Maybe. I'm lying to you. No, I'm lying to you. What the fuck is this? Oh, my God. This beast. This triple chin Medusa hag. Oh, my good Lord. Yo, that is my kind of woman. I was meant to be a barren island. It was meant to be a barren island with no food, where all you could do is wait for death. But last year, the survivors started banding together. And why do you think that happened? Uh-oh. And a reading? Listen, hey, fuck off. We got it. Okay. Edward Newgate, future Whitebeard. Pirate Prophet. Wait, huh? Hey, listen. Obviously, what I said before was a joke. It was a meme. It was a play. Okay? Obviously. It's very, very clear that what I was doing was pulling your leg. Okay? Guys, wait, hold on. Guys, listen. I already know what's happening in the story because Oda already told me. I talked to him last night. So I knew ahead of time. All right? All this right here it's fake. It's bullshit. Okay? I already knew that was Wang Zi, and I pretended that Wang Zi was a female. Obviously. Just to trick you niggas. Duh. Obviously. Yo. Obviously. Clearly. Damn. No, it's not Friday, nigga. It's Thursday. Focus up. Damn. Where do you live? Sure. Hey. Fuck Caribou. Oh, wow. That's actually... Nah. Let me get Zelen. Yeah. Oh, it's all coming together. Time the fuck out. Oh, shit. There is no way, dude. Why do you have lipstick, man? Focus up, nigga. Okay. You know, so the kid. And kids sell it strong. In fact, kids are stronger than animal. So the lipstick works. for sure. So, not a bitch. Bastard. Okay. Pirate Prophet Ochako. Like from My Hero Academia? No, hold on. Pirate Prophet Ochoku. I'm cooked, dude. I'm cooked. Future Commodore Pirate Island. And then we have, believe it or not, the island. Believe it or not, the island had a massive gold deposit. A shadowy organization found out and got involved. They helped the criminals amass a fortune that really pissed off the government. Good to know. My man, also Chu, please. Ganzyu, the smuggler. Okay. These days, anyone who gets near the island gets swarmed by the hardened criminals. They'll strip you of everything. Harald, okay, and... So then we cut a deal with the government and I asked, how much are you going to pay us if we take that island back for you guys? Once we get the money, we'll take down Pirate Island and split the mountain load of the loot between us. But there's no way in hell we're just going to hand over the island and those criminals after that. Get it? So he's going to swindle them. I'll take charge of Hachinoso, and with these dumbasses under me, we'll turn it into a pirate paradise. I can already see the government and Marines standing there like clueless dogs. So he's scheming. Dude, Blackbeard and him are on the same wavelength. He's trying to trap them and get the government money while killing all these dudes simultaneously. He's really plotting. This is just a prologue to my life. In a way, it kind of is. Using the island as me base? Okay, whatever. Using the island as me base. I'll crush the Navy, bring the Holy Land crashing down, and after that, I'm gonna be king of the world. Also, legs are not bad. Hold on, time out. Actually, very important. Let me see his legs. Hold on. Let me get another look at his legs real quick. I ain't pay attention. Okay, the legs are way more proportional than fucking Kaido. That's thank God. Oda gave him leg mass. Thank goodness. Okay, good shit. Fuck me, dude. Oof. Okay. So he's going to use it as a base, crush the Navy there, bring the Holy Land crashing down after he establishes shit on Pirate Island. Okay, and be king of the world. And Loki, ooh. Oh my God, so cool. Oh my God, he's awesome. Dad, I want to follow him. He's amazing. Oh my God, I like his plan. Your enemies are too big. Woo! Your enemies are too big. You're picking a fight with the whole planet. Say what you want. One day, someone's bound to pull it off. Luffy, look at him, dude. There is no such thing as power that lasts forever. Join me, Harald. If we team up, we will be unstoppable. My man is all about that glory. He's all about glory, power. He really, he's moving. At least he moves a lot of people for sure. But Loki, he's like, oh my God, I like this. Quit involving me. I told you I'm a king. That doesn't matter. I'm going to claim it. The whole damn world. The world. Loki suddenly realized he had found salvation. Holy shit. 4 years. Wow. 4 years passed. Harald continued rejecting the numerous invitations he received until one day, Rox's plan had fully reached its fruition. Backed by his monstrous crew, he would send shockwaves throughout the world. Set sail! The legend embarks. Bro, oh, there's a break. Oh, shit. Oda was cooking too hard. Oh, he had to turn off the oven. Oh, the stove was too hot. The stove was too hot, bro. It started to raise the temperature of the whole kitchen. My man had the fire alarms going off. Homeboy was burning that meat black. He's like, I need to stop. I'm cooking too much. Holy shit. Brother, that right there is probably a 10 out of 10 chapter. I ain't gonna lie to you. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Mainstream me. I ain't gonna lie to you, chats. I ain't gonna lie to you. Alright. That chapter was outstanding. Are you serious? Between Rocks not only diffing the Admiral off screen, I'm gonna say mid-diff. Alright, I'll be generous here. Then, before that, meeting Emu on that Sung Jin Woo diet, kimchi and aura. Either Gunko herself or Gunko's mother as one of the aides of Emu, and then clash with Harald gets a giga upscale. Harald has Conqueror's Haki infusion, and he even surprised Rox D. Zebek by jumping off the red line. He literally bounded off the red line and jumped for like, what, miles? Miles. A 5-kilometer radius. People were blown away for 5 kilometers, 3 miles, blown away just by the clash of rocks. They weren't even targeting them. That is one of the best hockey feats ever. Well, at least in that clash. I would say best clash. One of the best clashes ever in the entire story. Between Harald and Rocks. And then the Davy back fight in points, which I know Randy Troy has a take on that I like a lot, about how maybe the fight for the treasure, maybe even Zoro versus Mihawk takes place during a Davy back fight. And then we even have, I think, that subtle hint of I'm gonna come back, Emu. And I'm looking at Blackbeard as that return, like father, like son. Dude. And that was all in the first half. That was all like the first half. Nah, this chapter is outstanding. I'll do a review of this one for sure because it requires a review. It does. And I'm probably giving it a 10 out of 10. I ain't gonna lie to you. This chapter is up there with the Luffy Gear 5 chapter, the one after when he reviews a chapter. So 10:45, when he puts on a show with Gear 5, that was 10 out of 10. The chapter when Shanks meets Kid, that was 10 out of 10 chapter. And I think this chapter, 10 out of 10 chapter. Oh yeah, this chapter is obviously. Oh, and the buggy glazers. Oh, the buggy glazers are about to just lose their shit. Okay. I'm gonna do a short on that one too. The odds of Buggy being related to Rox D. Sebek just rose astronomically. That'll be a short I'm going to do probably tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Or the upload, let's say, for Monday or Tuesday. Something like that. Yeah, this is crazy. This is basically a 5-kilometer hurricane. In a way, bro, they got blown away for 3 miles. They were right next to Rox and right next to Harald. And then the next time they wake up, they're 3 miles that way. What? But I was here. Now I'm 3 miles. All the guys that were like all the Marines, all of the soldiers, all of the knights that were right next to Harald and Rox, trying to stop them, hunt them down, 5 miles away when they wake up. What happened? Damn. Okay, no, this is phenomenal. This right here is incredible. I can't believe that. Nah, just from a single clash. Also, I wonder if there's something important to the stance that Roger has and Rox has, because they have the same stance. Why is it the same stance? I wonder if there's actually because I know folks say that when Roger did his divine departure. Same for Shanks. They don't actually cut. But I don't know if that's actually the case or not, about cutting or not cutting. I think it's... But that could be indicative of that in some sense. I'm just not too sure. I'm really not too sure at all if that's actually the case or not, about cutting and not cutting. They choose to do impacts that are akin to a hammer or cannon fire, I suppose. Neither Roger nor Rox have painted their blades black, unlike Mihawk. Well, yeah, Mihawk, because he has the greatest sword skill in the story. Well, outside, let's say, Ryoma. And future Zoro. I don't think Rox or Roger care about their blades the same way Mihawk does. Clean their shit and so on and so forth. Yeah, right, Sword Guard, right. Rox is a swordsman? I mean, he is. He has a sword. But is he a swordsman in the same vein as Mihawk and Zoro, or the same as King the Wildfire? Remember, King... Oh, I don't want to do this again. Fuck me. King the Wildfire had a sword too, but Zoro says he's not a swordsman, even though he had a sword. Why does Zoro say that? Why did Zoro say that King the Wildfire was not a swordsman, even though he had a sword? But I'm gonna stop there. Yeah, listen, Griffith, Griffith, I'm not gonna go into that right now, okay? I got too many damn donuts to get to. All right, I'm not even gonna fucking, my nigga. We ain't about to do this right now, okay? YouTube, give me your thoughts, comments, concerns, okay? Upscale, no, nothing in this chapter changes Mihawk at all. Nothing in this chapter even touches Mihawk's anything. Listen, I don't want to talk about... I'll do a video on Mihawk next week, okay? Fuck me. Just, guys, relax. Okay, Mihawk will get his shine. He will get his spotlight. Will it be as bright as, someone like Rox or Whitebeard or, Shanks or Roger or Luffy, Blackbeard? No. But he'll have his time. Fuck. Oh my God, dude. I cannot... Yeah, I have these, I have a medication, so it helps numb my throat. Like, my throat was feeling better anyway last week. I mean, yesterday, last night. So I couldn't do any streaming for Twitch in the afternoon, but I felt a lot better. My throat felt a lot better last night, so I streamed on Patreon. So, and I feel better overall. So, but I just need to make sure I'm not going too crazy. Like, I need to get my throat some rest. This all sounds so sus. Donations, okay? Comments, thoughts, concerns, YouTube right now. Cook and hold your peace, okay? Actually, I may do a member-only stream too about One Piece and just talk about this chapter for a minute. Just kind of shoot the shit for you guys on Twitch. On YouTube. I may do that. Davy Jones. Yes. Look, I know a lot of folks are very hesitant to get another Davy backfight in the story, but it's happening. And I've said it for a very long time now. It's been happening. I like Randy's theory about a lot of these major fights happening during Davy back fights. I like it a lot. I think it's a really, really, really smart idea. And I'll even do a video and a show on it too. I will talk about the Davy back fight is coming back. Absolutely. And honestly, it could be the case here where on Laugh Tale, Oda has the treasure, so the treasure for the One Piece itself, be fought between the four Yonkos, Buggy, Blackbeard, Shanks, and Luffy during a massive Davy back fight. And Blackbeard winds up losing because he broke the Davy back code and he goes down to Davy Jones's locker. This is possible. The fights, the Davy back fight will come back. Absolutely will. Absolutely will. Oh, Toad again. Let me see Toad. What Toad do? Hold up. You's a bitch. Your daddy's a bitch. And fuck your flowers. Emu, what? Shouldn't we do something? You do something. Bro. Yo, where are the elders? Oh my God. That's a fair point. I was talking about the Holy Knights. Where the fuck are the elders? Where are the Gorosei? Yo, where are the Gorosei? Are you telling me that JD and his boys, they abandoned ship? They didn't even come back for their boy Emu? That's some shit. Yo, does anyone know if Brago's going to therapy? Because he needs it. After these chapters, brother, I would be depressed. I would be hell depressed. If I was Hime, I'd be hell depressed. Like, damn, we getting cooked right now. We getting cooked. We getting fucking filleted. We getting filleted, man. But listen, I'll tell you right now. If there's ever a point in the story where Shanks does die in the story, I'm going to therapy. Guaranteed. I'm going to therapy. I just need to talk to somebody, a professional, about Shanks and how great he was. If Shanks ever dies in the story, therapy that same day. Like, listen, Doc, I need you, bro. My goat. My red hair wonder, no. Oh my god. No, you don't understand. Oh my god. So, absolutely. I'm going to therapy. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Okay. Are we getting Shanks, I think? I mean, it's possible. But he's not getting him anytime soon. Not even close. Shanks right now he is the one. He is, for all the feats that we've seen so far with Rocks, I mean, the Gates of Justice shit's kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. But how he did it's not clear. But even when it comes to hockey feat, the problem is that Shanks has comparable hockey to Joy Boy. And it's like, yo. Damn. I mean, that's the ceiling right there. So I was like, that's the ceiling, man. That's like, nigga. Oh, let me all right, let me leave it here. All right, I'm leaving on Toad right here. You guys can look at something fun. Let me do this, and as I go through these donations, okay? Because Toad, he does some great work. All right, shout to Toad. He also used to do thumbnails for me too. So shout to Toad. Toad. He's I've always loved his memes back then. I have my thumbnails be that stuff too in the past, but man, Toad does some great work. All right, Kong is nobody's ceiling, but a rats or raccoons. Fuck out of here. All right, so donations. I got you. Bane. Legendary Chapter Cole, Bring the Towel, got that earlier. Daniel got that earlier too. Sebastian, okay, new ones, $2. Much respect, Cole. The One Piece does exist. Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be crazy too. I really want to have even though folks may not like it, because it's day by fight, but Oda can do it so. I mean, if people get their heads lopped off or folks lose limbs, crew members are changing constantly. You have infighting, breaking the rules. You could have such a really damn dope Davy back fight. It could be so phenomenal. It could be just like true, utter piracy and chaos at its finest. Between 4 crews, it would be, yeah. It would slap so heavy, dude. Shanks is 0-2? What do you mean 0-2? Shanks is fucking 2-0. Reggie, 2. Safest bet, Cole, chatting with Oda, early post piece, bro. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. George, much over the 10 pounds. Love, Cole, you're the go. Big up to all my Nikas in the chat. Good shit. Appreciate you, George, Stephen. Stephen, appreciate you. Compoundable, 5. Oh boy. This isn't a Mihawk upscale because Rox's sword is legally classified as a cannon. The same way Ben Beckman's gun cut Kid's arm like a sword. I don't know if we view it that way, bro. I mean, I think I see what you're saying, but it's based on his swords. Oh, I can't believe we're doing this. I can't. We have all these things and we go back to Mihawk. We're dumbing this shit down. Mihawk isn't even in the final page of chapter 1121. He's not one of the major players. And yet somehow, dude, Mihawk. Look, Quan Pineapple, it's obvious. Rox is stronger than Mihawk. Duh. But in terms of sword skill, Mihawk is superior. Which makes the most sense. Because Mihawk, in terms of sword skill, should be on par, at least with Ryoma, who was the sword god. So in terms of sword skill, these guys are OD. But sword skill is one component of your strength, which does or does not require hockey. You don't need hockey to have sword skill. Duh. Okay? Fuck. Shit. But yes, I see what you're saying. It is swordsmanship though, but it's focused on blunt force via shockwaves and shit like that. That's what it seems to be. Oh my god, Zelen, dude. Right now I have a cannon aimed right at you. You are a pistol. I am a cannon. In timing and power, weapon will win. You did your well, but now you die. And the response will be, well, hold on. But Rox is using blunt force, essentially. Whereas Zoro actually cuts with his cannon. So, boom. Okay? Fuck. I don't want to do anything, bro. Okay. George, for another 10 euros. Appreciate you. I mean, 10 pounds. Well, Quantum, I see you. I see you, but yeah, I would say it's still swordsmanship. Listen, again, don't worry. Rox is in a one-on-one fight. Land, sea, and air. Rox is beating Mihawk. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it, okay? Jesus. Because, think about it. The implication would be Mihawk could beat a Prime Garp and a Prime Roger, or not Prime Roger, but maybe not Prime, but they could beat Roger Whitebeard during God Valley, 1v2, something like that. It's like, no one's buying that bullshit. Unless you're a massive Mihawk Glazer. But you're not. What the fuck? Like, huh? Okay. Quam, Neo, 2. Zebek used hostages. It was very ineffective. Which hostages? Okay. Reggie, appreciate it for 2. Who called Rox capped admirals with gun last chapter? Someone said that. Capped them with a gun? That ass? Really? It's kind of funny if you did, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Click. Done. If admirals get click. A Logia power, sir? Click. Dodge? Click. Hockey? Click. I mean, yeah, but damn, oof, that's tough. Reggie again, 2. D equals Davy. The theory? Possible. But whether it's Dawn or Davy or Demon or it's a half moon, I don't know. But Dream. Maybe the D stands for more than just one thing, but it depends on the family or depends on the person, right? Yeah, like the water, like Trafalgar D Water Law could be a different D than, let's say, Monkey D Luffy or Portagas D Ace or Portagas D Rouge or Jaguar D Sol. It could be different Ds. Lady Hero, much of the 5. Appreciate you. Appreciate. When they say Davy Jones pirate, they're talking about how Rox is a pirate who created his crew by force through Dayback 5. Yes. And mind you, let me put this back on here. It's a very interesting take here about how to form a crew, because you would think that they wouldn't be. So that's the reason why their crew is in some sense very disorganized, where they follow Rox only because they have to follow pirate code. It's not necessarily, well, at least they want to, they choose to. But in reality, they have no real bond. So that's the reason why his crew were or they were actually, I think what's the name here? They said before that they would always fight each other and even kill each other en masse, constantly. They would always do that. But he led them nonetheless. And it's because he won all these Dayback fights. So you have to follow pirate code. I like that. No bond. That's why he failed. Yeah, Blackbeard was gonna fail too for sure. Though not through Dayback fights, but his crew was formed in a very, well, at least the crew they got Innipel down. I don't know about Burgess or Lafitte or Doc Q or those guys. Those guys are probably stronger bonded to Blackbeard than, City of the Rain or Carrier Devon or Valo Pizarro. But even still, they have a lot of like for sure dysfunction in their crew. And BB himself doesn't view them the same way as let's say Luffy does, where they're more like family, true Nakama, right? Reggie again, too. Could this predate the Knights? God Valley is way after this. Maybe. I'm not against that idea at all. I'm really not. So the holy, oh yeah, hold on. Okay, whatever. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like the stream, all right? Because you guys got no ads. I forgot to really add, so you guys are lucky today. I was so immersed in the chapter. So make sure you like the video on YouTube. I'm cool with that, but I feel like the Knights would be there as, I would assume the Knights were created around the same time as the Elders were. Why wouldn't you have Knights at that point in time helping to protect the Holy Land up until like, what, 40 years ago? You know what? Maybe this incident actually is the reason why they have Knights right now. That's possible. Yeah. You know, maybe this incident actually caused the Holy Knights to exist in the first place. That's possible. Because an admiral got killed, and these two were going nuts in Holy Land. And so they felt that the Holy Knights need to be created because if an admiral falls, what defense do they have? That's possible. I won't deny that. Again, Reggie, you're doing a lot today. Appreciate you, bro. How old are the Holy Knights? Did this cause them to be formed? Yeah, that's what I was thinking before. Maybe. We have no idea. All we know is that right now the Holy Knights as an organization, they've been around since at least God Valley, which was 38 years ago. That's all we really know. I don't know if we know that they were created before that, but we have to see in the future. King G, Nani, did I hear swordsmanship? Nani, did I hear swordsmanship? Mihawk upscale. I would say no, but hey, to each their own. I would say it upscales Herald, which in turn upscales Loki, which in turn upscales someone that beat Loki. But hey, you know what? Dark Fan, much about $5. In my opinion, has been having space battles with space pirates. And that's where the Holy Knights are. Maybe low. The Holy Knights are in space having space battles, and they weren't there to protect the people in the Holy Land. I'm going to give you a 1% chance that's correct. 1%. Uno. Reggie, 5. He cleared Odin's fall in a single day without a crew. No wonder he got erased from history. He cleared. Oh, sorry, not Odin's fall. Sorry, he cleared Odin's feats in a single day without a crew. No wonder he got erased from history. No wonder Oda waited to show him after reviewing the OD niggas. I mean, we knew that Rox was nuts because of God Valley and God Valley alone. How he could have been Roger's greatest foe. We knew that he was nuts based on Sengoku's statements alone. But the details of how he's nuts are even they're even more shocking, honestly. The gates of justice being destroyed, at least one of them. You have, again, admirals being off-screened. Conquerors Hakikashis with, let's say, Herald that go on for 5 kilometers, 3 miles. Woo! Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. He is more than I thought he would for sure, without a doubt. And also, too, I feel like with well, no, we probably won't get it now because I don't think it makes any sense because it also involves Herald too. But we do get a God Valley flashback in earnest with Rox. Probably the case here too that Rox was maybe not just dealing with, say, Roger and Garp. They were primary forces to fight against. But he could also fought against other guys. Like, he could have fought against Garland. He could have fought against, other pirates. Maybe you had Gabon and Rayleigh come in there trying to stop for, let's say, one point in time. Maybe, who knows? But, like, because there's so many options that you can have with Rox and how he rolled as a fighter. But, fuck, man. I mean, dude. Why didn't Emu just hockey up and make him bail? Nah, dude. I don't think he could. I think Emu understood. Oh shit, wallahi. Okay, I'll just say it. I'll just say it for now, but I'm not gonna hold myself to it. Okay. There's a chance that we may have we may just have to upscale Rocks over Emu. Like now. Like now. Yeah, but there's a chance. I don't know, but nigga. Madness, there's a chance. Cause like look, like Emu, I personally don't believe that Emu's the final villain of the story. I know folks do, but I personally don't believe I think that's gonna be either Blackbeard a final fight for the, so let's say if the One Piece treasure is gonna be the last thing in the story, I don't see Emu being that final hurdle. Either BB, Shanks, or a group fight. Or Joy Boy himself. But that's really it. But that theory is kind of dumb, so I don't really believe that. I don't see Emu being the one. I just don't see it. Because this is the same guy that was shaking in his boots when Joy Boy's hockey was felt in the area. Emu's cooking now on Elbaf, but what happens when Monkey D pulls up and starts doing Katakuri future punches and he's like, oh shit. I don't know, man. Like to me, Emu is glazed, but I don't see Emu being the final villain of the story. I just don't see it. I do not see it. I'll be honest. I just do not see it with Emu. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I just don't see it. Oh, good lord. He's getting aura farmed on, man. I don't even. Yo! He's getting aura farmed on. I mean, my thumbnail may just be Emu sweating. Honestly. Just Emu sweating. Even though there's not a single drop of sweat on Emu's face. Emu just sweating. He's getting farmed on, bro. No, Emu. Emu's getting farmed on right now. Heavy. Look. He's farmed. King G, Rocks is a Josian pirate. Buggy wants Captain John's treasure. John was on the Rocks crew. Davy Jones is Locker. Buggy is the real D. Yeah, that only we have to dive into further because there's a lot of hints about Buggy right now. Via like what the facial expressions, the same one poster style, and the tongue out. Yeah, they're there for sure. In fact, it'd be kind of crazy if Buggy and Rocks had the same bounty after Rocks killed the Admiral. That'd be fucking nuts. Like if Buggy has the exact same bounty Rocks did, that'd be crazy. Actually, oh my god, that'd be phenomenal. Wow. Gundam Beast 5. Just like Roger and Garp had to jump Rocks to defeat him. We don't know the details of that, but fair enough. Luffy and Kobe have to jump BB. What the fuck are you talking about? How'd you slide in Kobe? How dare you, sir? No. Luffy is beating BB 1v1. Not a fucking, oh, we're gonna jump together. Kobe? Kobe's bum at? Stop, dude. Well, he's not bum anymore. But he's not, what? Kobe? Shit, Negro? What are you talking about? Stop. Lady Hero 2. Also in Volume 38, SPS, Oda already drew Davy Jones. Did he? Oh, I don't have to go and check. Okay, I have to check. Because... wow. Problem is that every time I go to the wiki right now for One Piece, they have this thing ad loaded. Okay. Lady Hero, here we go. So let me do this. Davy Jones locker. I'm assuming this is what we need. Davy Jones. That's it, right? That's it. 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 Huh. Afro NL. Shit, I love it. Mini Fro NL. Respect it. Okay. I'm trying to be like you, King. I'm trying to be like you. Okay. So, hi, Oda Sensei. I was watching a pirate movie on DVD with subtitles, and I noticed the actors were saying something about Davy Jones' locker, but the subtitles said turned into fish food. Could this be Davy? Could this Davy be Davy in Davy Back Fight? Was Davy Jones a real life pirate? Please tell us. Well, to be clear, Davy Back doesn't exist in any legend. Davy Back Fight is a game that exists only in the world One Piece. But the Davy Jones locker that Robin mentions in Volume 33 is a well-known legend among sailors in real life. There are several different accounts, but in general, there was a lying and no-good pirate named Davy Jones, a greedy deck chief who was famous for putting all the crew's valuables in his own locker. He was so wicked, even for a pirate, that one day the devil himself cursed Davy to live at the bottom of the sea forever, swabbing the deck of a sunken ship and placing all the sunken treasure into his locker, where it would never be seen again. So when pirates say put him in Davy Jones' locker, it means sink him to the bottom of the sea. Sink him to the bottom of the sea. And that's Davy Jones. You know what, too? First of all, that was a good question. I was going to answer, too. Where are these questions and where are these answers, Oda? Because nowadays, FPS Oda be like, oh, Nami's massive, huge, titanic, epic milkers. Like, yo, what happened to this, dude? What? It's crazy because Oda's gotten more and more hornier as time has gone on. I thought he was supposed to get less hornier, dude. Damn, son. All right, SPS fell off. I don't know. Like, this was good. Reading all that was nice. That's Davy Jones. Okay, I guess, Lady Hero, you got yourself a video coming in the future. I don't know when, but I'm going to do some Davy back stuff, and I'm going to have this guy be a thumbnail because that's important details right there. Davy Jones. Bingo, bingo, bingo. Absolutely. All right, let me get off of here because they're going to give me ads, like a tower of ads, real soon. Cool. Taco 20. Appreciate you for $20 donation. $20 tip for Oda Godfather reference. Don Marlo equals Marlon Brando. The Don respected. I don't know what it is, but I will, no doubt. But he looks cool for sure. But I feel like it involved the West Blue too. Michael A. Appreciate the 5. I love how Rocks pulled up to L. And also, well, no, actually, I'm not too sure because I feel like with Don Marlo, I don't know if he's related to anybody in the Capone Pirates, but also nobody else, I think, in any major pirate crew is mafia oriented. Roger Pirates, Whitebeard Pirates, maybe Shiki, but that was mostly non-canon. Yeah, nobody else in any other pirate crew really has mafioso or mafia ties, as far as I can tell, honestly. Which you think would be more of them, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Michael A. No. Okay. I love how Rocks pulled up to Elbaf with respect and didn't try to take over by force. Bro doesn't even seem like that much of a villain. He's very dark natured for sure, without a doubt. I mean, he hurt Loki to get to Harald. But outside of that, yeah, he's not trying to conquer. He wants to take over because he knows that he can take over the world through a place like the Holy Land. Because the Holy Land, outside of the New World is the only patch of land that, the New World is the only area that they don't control, right? That whole area, the New World. But outside of that, it's under the wing of the government and the world and the Marines. So the whole world means, effectively, if you take down the Holy Land, you completely cripple the Marine system and their whole system. And as a result, you can have your forces kind of spread across the entire world and then make ground there and hence rule the world. So remember how like Blackbeard had Peachbeard? He got diffed, but Peachbeard was a person that was trying to conquer that Lucia Kingdom, actually, in the name of Blackbeard. That's in the new world, not in the Grand Line. In the in the Grand Line, not in the new world. That's a play that you don't normally see from Emperors. Emperors normally focus on their own territories in the new world, but he made a play outside of the new world into the Grand Line in Paradise, which is interesting, honestly. But again, because they have the same mindset, they want world control, world domination. Lady Midnight, appreciate you for the 5. Much love. Support the realm. First ever super chat. Thanks. Preach. Been lurking. Mega fan for a minute. Thank you. Rox got King Von energy. Yes. The way he was moving and how niggas be talking about him. True. Listen, I can't deny that. Because Rox, after murdering an admiral, then proceeds to blow away anyone. So it's not just the knights, but also the celestial dragon fodder, like the actual nobles. They get blown away in a clash between him and Harald. Then he proceeds to get, and you can see here too. Let me put this right here. The way he's able to accumulate his crew, it's not clean. How he gets his members is not clean. Like look at this day by fight. He shoots one guy off a boat and kills him. I think he's decapitating another dude right here. Maybe? And this guy's knocked out. But it's like, bro, why is your axe he's doing some foul shit. Bloody axes, murking niggas and shit. He's evil. He's evil, bro. He is a vicious motherfucker. God damn. The top is one poster, Whitebeard Cole. You're right, the mustache. Ooh, let's go. You're right, yeah. That's the mustache. Good call. Only Strong survive? Brooke Martin, bunch of $10. Appreciate you. 10 chapter. Yeah, 10 chapter. This chapter I'll probably give it 10 out of 10. This chapter is phenomenal. I have to read it again a few times, but this chapter is phenomenal. I'll do a review on it next Tuesday. My reaction will come out probably on Saturday. Megabuster should get on that quickly, hopefully. And then I'll do a lot of videos talking about this stuff. Theory videos. I already had my video on the Admirals. I'll do another video on the Admirals because, I mean, you got off screen, my boy. Oh. We need to reinsert some toxicity into the community. No, I'm kidding. Everyone be nice. Stop it, okay? Wavy, because I know the moment that shit's gonna hit me with let's say when Luffy beats Shanks finally, it's like, oh, okay. Oh, so King. What happened to your God King? What happened to your fucking man? What happened to your Lord and Savior from on high? The one-armed Jesus. What happened to him? Wavy Ray, much over $20. I feel like Rox killed the Admiral on accident. Huh? What? Considering Rox was just trying to escape the Holy Land and the Admiral died to his wounds, meaning that Rox wasn't going for the kill, just getting him out of the way. Hold on, let me read that again. I never got that vibe. Let me see this again, dude. Hold on, what the fuck? Wait. Okay. The man claimed to be Davy Jones' pirate. He was known. Okay, he knew there was nothing more he could do at the moment. So he withdrew his words. Naturally, the incident never. And okay, he's running. An admiral was murdered. The culprit ran towards the castle. Proceed with caution. On accident? No. Hold on, Tom. I don't know. Isn't it possible that the admiral was one of the first people to actually notice that Emu was in danger and then tried to fight against Rox and then lost? Wouldn't that be more likely than just, oh shit, he ran into him, bumped into him, and then as he was running, he was running like this with his sword out. And then he accidentally bumped into the admiral. Admiral went, Bugana! And then just fell like Yamcha after a Cyberman. And then Rox grabbed his sword. Oh, whoopsie! Oh, was that Admiral? Whoa, dude! And then just ran away. Yeah, well, that's even goofier than Gear 5 Luffy. Is it possible? Like he was Aitakano, you may. Honestly, I would shit on the admirals even harder. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. If that's how Homeboy went out, I'm shitting on him even harder. No lie. Baby Ray. I mean, the Admiral died to his wounds. I mean, he didn't die in the battlefield. You can have grievous wounds that you get from the battlefield and you die later on from them. Keep that in mind. Like, that's the thing. Like, that does happen. Does it happen in the story One Piece? Not necessarily that often, but it does happen to where characters are, like, for example, like Luffy got all of these wounds during Marineford, and he almost died to them. I think he need like a week of recovery, right? But that could have gone south, and he dies later on. Let's say Zoro after the King fight, after his bones get shattered by the Conquest of the Sea and that kind of stuff, and he's bleeding again, he could have died from those wounds. Let's say a few days afterwards, you know? So just because they don't die right then and there doesn't mean that they can't die from the same wounds they got. Rocks is the main reason why he got those wounds, if not the only reason why. And he died from those wounds. Right, like accidental damage, like, oh, a pot, like a flower pot falls in your skull and you die from that? Nah. Or like you fall down some stairs, Kawina style, and you, nah. We for an admiral, nah, chief. Nah. Accidental damage? Nah. Davy Jones could be Joy Boy's original name. Davy Joy Boy. We can cook with that one, Code One. We can. Maybe another in the future. Vic LaFleur, 5. Cole, since it's the Holy Land, we can assume that it has at least 2 admirals like Green Bull and Fujitora were together. Maybe, or because I don't know if that's how things were back then, because mind you, it was 56 years ago. So it could have been a whole different motto. Like someone mentioned before too, that maybe there were no, at that point in time, holy knights. So Rock's admiral could have been, let's say, and not only get admiral, but also meeting Emu. Rock's meeting Emu. That could have forced the elders' hands, because they are too cowardly because they're just bitches right now. But they can say, okay, fine, fuck. So this guy right here met our boy Emu, and here we are looking like bums. We're going to up the defense of the Holy Land from now on. So that's when you have another admiral stationed there. That's when you have the formation of the Holy Knights, because of what Rocks did, potentially. But I have no idea if they had 2 admirals. But yeah, they could have had back then 2 admirals that were stationed there, and only one died. That's possible. I won't deny that. I will not deny that. Michael A. on the $5. What are the chances that Roger and Rocks are like Hashram and Madara, brothers who grew up together, both trying to be Pirate King, but also rivals? I don't know if it's viewed that way with Roger and Rocks. I mean, because I feel like it's Whitebeard and Roger, honestly, that they have the stronger bond. Rocks, because right now, we've gotten a lot of content with Rocks, and not a single mention of Roger at all. Not a single one. They could be in a similar vein, but I think Oda has to really dive into that, which will probably require a Rock-specific flashback, which we won't get to, I think, right now. Okay. Oh my God, why are there more donations? I love you guys. Damn. Okay. I'm going to try and speed read some of these through. Okay, I love you guys, because I want to get some tier 3 stuff. I want to talk and get some stuff done. So you guys, I love you though, but I'm going to get to it now. What am I saying right now? Fuck, I need to speak English. Let me calm down. Okay. Gundam Beasts. I think Big Mom and Kaido were Robin and Frankie in terms of the Rock's pirate power level. Wait, you mean now or back then? Back then they were probably relatively new to the crew, but now, no. Now, no. I would say, because here's what I believe. I believe that if you take everything we know so far about how things work in terms of power in One Piece, and you include all the canon elements, in terms of the canon elements, Kaido should be almost at the same level as Prime Whitebeard, honestly. Now, you may disagree with that. That's fair enough, fine. But as far as we know, according to what's canon in the Ace Light novel, they tell you, at least the lore is, that in a one-on-one fight, Kaido is actually stronger than Whitebeard in battle power. Kaido seems to be stronger in a one-on-one fight. That's the way it is seen, for the most part. Now, I guess at that point in time, you could argue that they mean Whitebeard at that point in time 6 years ago, when he was older, not in his prime era. Fair enough, fine. But that being said, Kaido and Whitebeard should be a pretty good match. Like tooth and nail, extreme diff, right? Like similar to, let's say, Kuzan versus Akainu. That's the way I would view it. But the thing is thank you. But the thing is that with Rocks, he should be probably stronger than Prime Whitebeard, but not by that much, you would think. Because Roger should be the peak pirate of the story. Except for Joy Boy. He's the only exception to that rule, you could argue. So I would probably say, like, Joy Boy, then Roger, from all the past era guys, right? Joy Boy, then Roger, then Rocks, then Whitebeard, in terms of power. So Big Mom, I think she's equal to Kaido, personally speaking. I think she's the Derby Queen of the story, personally. That's what I think. So I would say that Kaido and Big Mom would lose to Rocks, but it would be an extreme fight on their part to beat Rocks. It wouldn't be easy. Like, Rocks couldn't off-screen Big Mom or off-screen Kaido the way he did to this Admiral. Even at his peak power during God Valley, it'd be tooth and nail to the wire. That's the way I view it, personally speaking. But Rocks would still get that win, but it'd be a much harder fought win. Davy Jones, he's not a captain story right now. He's just myth. PK, appreciate you for the E5. Rocks got that kid fit on. Don't ruin him. Stop it. Don't ruin Rocks. Don't do it. Shouts the kid though. Though he's dead, probably. Wavy, appreciate you for the on the $5. Now I think about it, those wounds on Rocks could have been Emu. You think? Okay, time out. So you think that Emu was the one? Not the Admiral? I think it's the Admiral because I want to be generous here. There are no marks on his face right here at all. No wounds on his face. And we cut away. And I think we do see some marks on his face right. Let me zoom in. I think he is marked up. I have to zoom in a lot. Give me a second here. I could be capping, but I think it's the Admiral because it happens because they have the line, he murdered an Admiral. The Admiral probably fought back and lost. It is sketch work because there's his hair. His hair is right here. Maybe there's blood over here. I'm not too sure. It's hard to tell. Behind the hair. Some over here too, like a nosebleed. Let me get another picture of Rocks. Because if Rocks is clean, actually no, maybe he is clean. Fuck me. This could be shading, but I feel like there's a mark on his face, like a bruise over here. That could be shading. And that could be his mustache. Over here, there's no blood, so he's not nose bleeding, unless Oda forgot it. This could be tight, boys. ladies, this could be really, really tough. Because that would mean that it can mean a few things. Either one, the admiral was caught off guard massively and was like in his bath or something like that. Or two, he just got low diffed and took no damage. Or very little damage. Zebek low diff? I don't know, man. I don't know. Ooh. I may have to add multi-admiral video or do another admiral video. 0 damage? No damage? None? Nada? Zilch? There's got to be some context behind that, bro. Either there's context that we're missing out here because Oda's not getting to it yet, obviously, or it really was a no damage, like Admiral, full power. I'm going to show you my powers. Shockwave sword technique, and then just gets annihilated. Full power? I mean, I guess Holy Land nerf bullshit because the celestial dragons are here and we just can't go all out. Okay, fine, whatever. But you still dying though. It felt like at one point he did have, like, yeah, in the paneling, it looks like he did have wounds over here on his face, like bruises and burn marks. But over here, there's none on his face. Over here, maybe, but it's hard to tell. Man, oh man. Yeah, it could be just shading too, but that's a crazy ass statement. Like, hey, by the way, no damage. Holy Land nerf for the admirals, but no damage. No damage? No damage. And you died? He died. Oh, I'm trying to be generous, but that generosity for the admirals right now is looking non-existent. Okay, and I don't see any humanitarian groups coming to save them anytime soon. Nah, not from this beast. Okay. King G. 5. Mihawk is stronger than rocks. I genuinely can't wait for the cope that's gonna be displayed when the strongest reveals himself. Mihawk is the truth. If Mihawk was the truth, he would be in that chapter with the other people that matter in the story. 1121. He would be there. But he's not. Because Oda doesn't value him that much in terms of the prime mover of the story. Mihawk is strong. We know where he stands for the most part. All right, no, he has feats, but people want to ignore his feats. Whatever. Mihawk is strong. He's just not. He's not this strong. He's not on this level. Okay, he's strong, but he's not on this level. Narrator. Oh, here we go. Okay, 20. Narrator literally describes rocks of a sword of swordsmanship. Rocks is a swordsman. Any other interpretation is Copia. Mihawk titles world's strongest swordsman, not the most skilled swordsman. Copium 20. No, Lizard. It's funny because your name has like that interpretation of your own brain capacity. Like I almost called you Lizard Bread. It's Lizard Brain. Listen, Lizard, all right? All jokes aside, why is it that you always fixate on the title and not Oda telling you what the title means? I don't know why folks do that. You deliberately ignore Oda's statement when his bounty is revealed about what it means to be the world's strongest swordsman. Oda tells us what it means to be the world's strongest swordsman. In the current era, the world's strongest swordsman is the person that has greater sword skill even compared to Red Hair Shanks. It's predicated on sword skill. That's what it means to be the world's greatest swordsman. Full stop. It's sword skill. Anything on that is copium. Legit. But sword skill is but one power or one pool of techniques in the story. Why do you guys ignore? You guys deliberately ignore that constantly, and I don't know why. Everyone and their great grandmother knows that Mihawk has the best sword skill in the story. That is unquestionable. I've said that. That's why, because I remember doing the video this, I think 2020 or 2018. I said, "What is a true swordsman?" And what I said back then, Oda said verbatim. What I said back in that video, Oda said verbatim when he revealed Mihawk's bounty. Because sword skill exists in the story. Why do you guys forget that? It's literally like it's so important in the first half of the series. Honestly. And sword skill is an independent thing of hockey. That is where you guys have the major fuck up. You think that sword skill is in lockstep with hockey when it's not. Because if that was the case, that means that Brook has zero sword skill. Because he has zero hockey. Even though Brook has some of the gnarliest sword skill in the entire verse. And specifically, he's a speed type swordsman. That's where you guys fuck it up. You always correlate hockey and swordsmanship together. Because Zoro's swordsmanship has a strong parallel with hockey. Because he's a Shimotsuki, and his village is based on that swordsmanship. That's not the same thing with Brook. Obviously. Clearly. Hockey and sword they're two different things. It's not copium. Is Brook a swordsman? Yes or no? The answer is yes. Does he have hockey? No. Okay. Duh. That proves that swordsmanship is independent of hockey. Duh. My God. Jesus. So, when I say that Rox has inferior swordsmanship to Mihawk, that makes the most sense. Because Mihawk, the only two cats on that same level of swordsmanship, like the peak swordsmanship in the story, ideally would be Mihawk and Ryoma. You could maybe slide in Odin on that tier 2 if you wanted to. Honestly, I kind of would. I kind of would. In terms of swordsmanship skill, I would kind of put Odin in that tier 2, like in that top bracket of like the best sword skills in the entire Sword of One Piece, honestly. Yeah, right. Maybe Ethan. Yeah, right. Maybe Ethan too, but Ethan could be. Ethan, we have to wait to see more about Ethan. But I would say at least for the top 3 swords in the story in terms of skill, obviously Mihawk, Ryoma, Odin. Duh, easy, without a damn doubt. However, that does not mean that they have the strongest hockey, or their sword skill can even match those of hockey. We just saw this man Rox do a 5-kilometer, a 3-mile burst clash of hockey with Harald. Mihawk must prove he can do something similar or greater. Gate to Justice, similar or greater. Admiral, crushing an admiral, similar or greater. The only way you really get this is if you have Mihawk just mid-diff or low-diff Fujitora or Green Bull in the fight. That's really it, really, honestly. But if it happened, good luck. I have no idea. Good luck. Good luck. All right, Brian Q, much over $10. Appreciate you. I think God Knights was formed after this, especially after an admiral getting killed. Rox did something. Did something. You said it twice. Solo. It takes crews to do. In a way, yeah. Revolutionary. The revolutionary with all their commanders. I don't know about that, but all I say is that yes, like it does make a lot of sense to where you have to have the whole land be beefed up because what happened with rocks. Yes, for sure, without doubt. I agree. I agree wholesale. The Taco 5. Yo, King, how do you think Rocks knew who Emu was before this? Knew his name and all as if he was surprised. Do you know his name? I don't even know his name, but he knew. I mean, I guess you could argue he did know his name. I mean, we have to have a Rocks flashback that kind of goes into his own past. Because there could have been lore on his home island. Because there's this one place called the Shadeport where BB is born. Maybe Rocks was born there or wherever he was. Honestly, it could be the case here where Rocks, here's a nice theory. Rocks could be born in the Nirona Kingdom. If Rocks was actually, now he's Rocks, he's Zebek, but he could have been born in Nirona, which is the homeland where Emu's from. Emu of Nirona. So if Rocks was born there, had insight on Emu because of, let's say, some old tomes or texts that were hidden away somewhere in the on that island, that'd be dope as hell. So then you have a Nirona family member or Nirona countryman in Rocks meeting the true ruler of Nirona Kingdom. Nirona is finally named, not a place. Well, you know what? Well, no. I think it's I think Ivankov says he is Emu of Nirona, not Emu Nirona. I think it's Emu of Nirona. So it should be the country of Nirona. No? Yeah, I think so. I think it's Emu of Nirona. Unless they said it in a different translation, they say Emu Nirona. I think so. Either way. Those lives of those sovereigns cannot be used to extort Emu.
Welcome to the family.
Sort of moo. No kidding. I knew it, but the land's chaos. Yeah. I wonder if that's the lineage that Saturn was talking about when Saturn was talking to Kyrie Devon and and Von Augur when he mentioned Blackbeard's blood, his history, his lineage. Maybe it's not just Rocks, but also could mean Rocks where Rocks is from, or where the Shadeport's located. Like there are things that I really have to question. Honestly, shit. It's just Rocks, in my opinion. I don't know, but it is a good take. How did Rocks know where to go, or did he just stumble across Emu? It feels like Rocks knew where to go exactly to get Emu, or he knew Emu existed beforehand. That's a good question. If so, how did he know? That is a good. You have to ponder that. How did Rocks know this shit? Okay. Yeah, right. He went to extort Emu, so he knew Emu existed, or maybe he did it off the cuff. That's possible too, as well. Maybe he didn't know. But he had the kings captured because he knew that he could just get some. Like, let's say he went through the elders and ran to Emu instead. Like, oh shit. But then, if that's the case, how does Emu? You know what? Even still, how does the fact that he had those kings captured and then went to extort Emu? He probably knows that the Emu is the highest authority even above the elders. How? That's a good. You have to wonder. You have to wonder. Yeah, so for sure. Voice of all things and Ask the Castle? Okay, we doing a lot. That's more than just, hey, he was from the same country. No. Voice of all things. Oh, Castle, tell me, who is the truest ruler of them all? It is Lord Emu. He is in my deepest chambers. Come, my child. I shall guide you. What? Nah, we doing too much. Possible? Okay, kill me. Not possible. Well, the taco, you asked a good question. You do. Mr. Shortshot, I think you skipped Mr. My donation. I did? Oh, I think I did actually. I think you're right. Hold on. Okay, so 10 minutes earlier. I'm sorry about that. It's kind of unfortunate how Oda could have built upon swordsmanship in a somewhat unique way to identify their different paths with how Rocks described his style, feat, missed opportunity in my opinion. I think that's what you're saying, yeah. Because you know what it is? Oda at one point in time with Brook kind of had an idea of, swordsmanship, where you had people that were swordsmen based on power and those based on speed. So let's say, for example, Cavendish would be he'd be more of a speed type swordsman, obviously, but Zoro's more of a power type swordsman. Zoro's pretty fast, but he can't do what Brook does. But Brook doesn't have, Zoro's raw power. So there was that thing there. But in terms of sword schools, the story isn't, let's say, how do you say this? One Piece is too big, I think, of a world. And what you can do to be successful to focus on sword schools and shit like that. That's what I think. Where I feel like in the story of One Piece, you have guys that have sword skills that are, let's say, in terms of hockey. Other guys use, let's say, technology, like a Niji. Niji is just as fast as apparently Kizaru using his light speed sword. So he's a giga speed swordsman. You have someone like Kiros, who's more of a power type swordsman, right? You have guys that have their powers mixing with, let's say, devil fruits, like Diamante or Brook, or I need another person here. Diamante, Brook, who's the other person? Devil powers mixed with Trafalgar D, one of the best in the business, right? But a lot of times, these guys, they're also not necessarily using sword skill to the same level as other cats. Like, Law has good sword skill, but he's not Zoro sword skill, where Zoro has 3 swords. He has different stances for each of his swords individually and together, and has 9 sword style with his Ashra illusion. So Zoro has so many sword techniques, it's kind of mind-boggling, right? It's nuts. At the same time, though, you have guys like King of the Wildfire, who has a trick sword, but virtually no sword skill. Not a single name, technique, or stance, nothing. That's what Zoro said. You're not a swordsman, you even have a sword. So I think I think Oda just kind of like, he shows you, like, okay, here are when it comes to this technique and that style or lack thereof, here are the differences between all these individuals that use sword, right? That's what I think, at least. Because One Piece is just too big. Like, there's too many different ways to be powerful in One Piece. Too many different ways. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, fuck me. Huh. Any signs of Rox using a fruit? Fuck, I don't think so. Is Rox just using hockey? Is he just a Giga Chad with hockey? No power at all? Oh, shit, dude. Fuck, dude. Okay, I just realized that. Okay. John. Cole. Mihawk beats Mihawk beats Luffy plus Kobe back at God Valley. These two were the equivalent to Roger and Garp. So it's not wild of a notion. Mihawk over Rocks. Why do you guys think that Kobe's a parallel to Garp? And how is Rocks a parallel to Mihawk? What's going on here? No. Mihawk is not beating Luffy and Kobe. Oh, wait, fuck Kobe. Wait, time out. Mihawk's not beating Luffy. Let's just stop it right there. Number one. Yeah, fuck Kobe. What the fuck? And then also, too, back in God Valley, we don't know how strong they were, per se, relative to Rocks. But all we know is that there was a good chance the Rocks was stronger. Basically, that's really it. But Roger came from that later on in the future. That's what you would safely assume. Yeah. Okay. All right, Ryder, appreciate the 20. Take my money 10 out of 10 from Mihawk. Take my money for 10 out of 10 for the Mihawk disrespect. Ryder Gardner, I got you. But also, here's the thing, all right? I don't actively try to disrespect Mihawk, but niggas want to upscale him to infinitum because all they're trying to do is raise Mihawk to the highest level possible So when Zoro beats him, he's beyond that. That's the idea. It's all an attempt to have Zoro be stronger or as strong as Luffy, which he'll never be. But hey, because I see the forest for the trees. I definitely do. And yeah, that's for sure the idea. That's the MO of MOs, without a damn doubt. But I'll probably do a respectful video of Mihawk at some point in the future, breaking it down step by step, piece by piece, cordially, you know, Mihawk's journey, the world's strongest swordsman, you know, something nice, something sweet, and we'll just break down Mihawk in a very cordial and meaningful way, if I can, which I can. Okay. Black Lightning, much over 5. Oh boy. Since we had Beppo save Law, who's going to save Shanks from BB? It's not looking good for your boy. I mean, I don't have to worry about my boy Shanks. I mean, because we saw what happened earlier, right? BB ran from Shanks. Shanks came to Wano looking for BB. Where was he at? Nowhere in sight. What the fuck? Shanks is looking for BB. He's looking for him. Like, where's he at? Where's homeboy? Game pack, much over the 50 MADs. Is that pesos? Dying on this.
Welcome to the family.
Uh-oh, Shiba. I have not gone to Twitch in a minute now, haven't I? Oh my god. So many, hey, yo, YouTube donos, I love you guys, right? I love you guys when you donate. Thank you. Cheers. But also, in general, everybody else, obviously, I love you guys too. No doubt about that. I'm not some greed dragon, I think. I'm not Smaug, I think. Who the fuck? Hold on. The hell was that? Yo, chat, it is humid as piss, man. Dude, it's crazy. I walk out the door and then just humidity. It's like entering a Dark Souls fog gate. It's like I go from like a nice cool environment to all of a sudden I'm in like the middle of the Amazon. It's humid as hell, dude. God damn, son. Wow. Summers, it's crazy. Because I think I prefer well, to be fair, I've been to like LA and California, Nevada and California a few times, but I love California. It's great. But I can see why people like California in terms of weather, because damn, son, we be fucking cooking over here. The humidifier for like the room, not for like the whole house. We don't have central AC, even though we probably do need central AC. Game pack. Does Blackbeard carry on Shebek's legacy in ways deeper than we know? Yeah, for sure. If you, again, I've had theory before, but I'm telling you, BB's going to take out Emu. For sure. And also, I'd say too, well, near enough family stuff, a video in the future. Let me keep it simple. Okay, Wavy, appreciate the 5. I am going to say is Rox is Thanos, and the Admiral is Iron Man in their fight. All that for a drop of blood, I'm cool with that. But again, 5. Cole, you realize you do the same thing with Rox and the Admirals like you did with Sabo. And context killed that. No, what do you mean? How so? What do you mean? What? Hold on, do the thing with that. I mean, unless you want to suggest that the Admiral actually is stronger than Rox, fine. But you have to prove that, no? Sabo, if you could men, only proved me even further. Because I assumed that Sabo had to fight Admiral. But no, in fact, he didn't have to do anything at all. Which is even better. Because his commanders that we know are weaker than him for Admirals. Oh, what the fuck then? That's even better. It's like, if I see Luffy, if I assume that Monkey D fought against some person, I'm going to assume that this person that had like a certain level of power fight against Luffy. But actually find out that no, it was Jinbei that fought against this person. Oh, that changed the game a little bit, because then if Jinbei could fight him, then I know, and they had an actual fight, even though, you know, they retreated and so on and so forth, I know Luffy do better than Jinbei because Luffy's stronger than Jinbei. Same thing here. So it only bolsters Sabo. Unless the Karate strong on Sabo, which is bullshit. Wavy Ray, appreciate you for the 10. Funny how Mihawk only true feat are him speed blitzing and Iceberg, and low diffing and East Blue Zoro, and Mihawk fans have to use other swordman feats to cope. I mean, shit, dude. Fuck. We spend more time about Mihawk than we have rocks. It's crazy. Again, think about the main reason why people want to upscale Mihawk. They upscale Mihawk to give Zoro a stronger feat in the future to make Zoro stronger or as strong as Luffy come end of series. Always have in the back of your mind. Why is he upscaled? For Zoro. That's number one. That's always the root of it all. For Zoro. Number two, Mihawk has really good fucking feats. He has really good feats, like really damn good feats in Marineford. It's actually kind of crazy. I think one of the best feats we had, and I thought it was such a really cool thing at the time too, where he could, with his eyes, his hawk eye, and maybe even hockey too, he could pinpoint where Luffy was in an entire army and do a fucking air cut, just ring, and just have that shit go right across the entire army, only hit Luffy. I was like, what the fuck? That was insane. I thought Oda did a very good job showcasing Mihawk's power at Marineford. I really did. But because he has unnamed attacks and he's not super stressed, therefore his ceiling is now on par with Roger and Rocks, or even higher than that. That's where it just gets so out of whack. It gets so gnarly. Like, brother, like you just can't do that. That's like going from Super Saiyan 2 to Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. It's like, whoa, hold on. Slow down. Relax. Like, there's levels to this shit. All right? Mihawk has, and I've said it for years now, he has very good feats. But it's a lot of the Mihawk Glazers that wind up ignoring his feats because his feats aren't prevalent in today's day and age for whatever reason. Even though, like, for example, Whitebeard has gnarly feats in Marineford. He has 0 named attacks. Was he then holding back massively? No. Was Mihawk going all out? No. But was he also holding back massively? No. Either way, that's how it's always been, where it's like, you know, there's always some sort of, the Mihawk will go all out. Like, what we see, like, even if you give S-Hawk Mihawk's feats, which you could do, which I'm cool with that for sure, even still, it's not enough. It's never enough. It's never enough. It's not until Oda actually goes to the fight between Zoro and Mihawk who will actually be done with all this stuff. And if we get a fight between Mihawk and somebody else in the future, which hopefully we do, because that'd be great, to have Mihawk fight against somebody else in the future. Will that happen? Probably not, honestly. Unless they do a raid on Impel Down and we have Mihawk fight against, let's say, Magellan. But even still, like, would Magellan be enough to satiate the palate of the Mihawk fans? Like, if they fight a good fight, or let's say even if he gets mid-div by Mihawk, right? Is that enough? Like, Rocks, sword skill. Yeah, that's it. Like, what the? Maybe it's to you? Probably not, though. Because I want to say Zoro. Lizard, appreciate 5. Again, here we go. I guess Whitebeard wasn't actually the strongest man, just the most skilled human fighter. What does it even mean? If you go to the Ace Light novel, which is canon, they tell you the exact reason why he's deemed as the strongest man. Whitebeard is deemed as the strongest man because he led his life as the strongest pirate, which is a very vague statement, but that's what they tell you, essentially. In terms of battle power in a one-on-one, Kaido is deemed to be superior than Whitebeard, according to, again, today's light novel. But again, what you guys don't want to hear is that these titles are vague. They're not all-encompassing. You're giving them all-encompassing traits, but in reality, they're actually very vague and ambiguous. They're not set in stone. They're more like, you know, ideas floating in the clouds. If Big Mom has the strongest family, that's how it's deemed. Big Mom has the strongest family. Kaido's the strongest in the 1v1 fight. And Whitebeard led his life as the strongest pirate. I don't know what that means. So does that mean that he's better than Roger in a one-on-one fight since Whitebeard had the strongest pirate legacy or something of that? Because he had the most territory in the New World. He did. But Roger was king of the pirates and found One Piece. What's the ambiguous about Swordman? I mean, do we have to go back again about the whole... Okay, then, okay, Ranger. What's ambiguous about swordsmanship? Why did Zoro tell King the Wildfire that he wasn't a swordsman, even though he wields a sword? I'm looking at you, Ranger. I don't want to see Ranger talk. Ranger, tell me why Zoro told King the Wildfire that he wasn't a swordsman, even though he wields a sword. Let me know, okay? I'm looking at you, nigga. J-Dad, too. Mihawk's strongest swordsman in name and actuality. Mihawk's the strongest swordsman in terms of sword skill. Yes, that makes no sense. Because they tell you that. Ronin Low. Much over the 5. It's Rocks, a historian. It's Rocks, a historian, and had access to forbidden knowledge. Possibly. I actually, that's probably very possible, honestly. Like he was like a Robin figure in some way. Yeah, that's cool with me. Though I feel like it'd be better if it was tied to his family in some way, where like he was actually born in Nirna, but yeah, I get what you're saying, where like, he actually like looked it up. He actually like did his research. But at the same time, if he did that, when folks catch on to that and actually try and kill him beforehand, that's what I feel, honestly. We're almost done. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm not seeing Ranger anymore. I think he just ran. So, my question's still unanswered, Ranger. Still unanswered. Okay. Last dono from Drilled. I lied to you. Nah, this lizard is back. Okay, last 2 donos. Fuck me. The problem is that you glaze Shanks to hell. Shanks is closer to Kaido than he is to Roger/Rocks. That's your issue. Old Gen is above current Gen and Mihawk on a level of the current Yoko, not Roger below Roger. So the problem is that Oda gives Shanks feats that are parallel to Joy Boy himself. That's the problem. No offense to any of the hockey used in the story, but if Shanks has hockey parallel to Joy Boy, then that's the ceiling right there. That is the ceiling. The problem is that you don't want to believe it, but Oda glazes Shanks like no other character in the story, by far and away. And you guys can handle that for whatever reason. Shanks is at the ceiling. He has the feats and he has the portrayal to prove it. But I've always said that in the current era, Luffy and Blackbeard will match. They're not there yet, but they will get strong and they will match Shanks. But Oda glazes Shanks like nobody's business, even more than Akainu, even more than Garp, even more than you name it. And y'all don't like that, which is fine. You don't have to like it. But Shanks has both the portrayal and the feats to prove it. He has both of them. Not just one or the other, he has both. Even though we have Harald and Rocks doing the hockey clash, Shanks has Joy Boy levels of hockey. Joy Boy. The Joy Boy. Like, what more do you want from a dude? Hello? He's matching the sun god in hockey. I mean, c'est la vie. I don't know. It's like... It's like saying that Madara gives Might Guy the title of the best taijutsu user in Naruto history. But no. Actually, Kakashi has better hands than Might Guy. What? No, he doesn't. No, fuck he doesn't. Are you crazy? The story is telling you one thing verbatim, and Shanks is on that ceiling, and you refuse to ignore it because you don't like Shanks or you think that Shanks should be in the current era or whatever fuck. No. And again, in terms of the current gen, I said before too, I don't think the current gen is that far off, if at all, from the past gen. Again, canon, Ace Light novels. Kaido is superior than Whitebeard in a one-on-one fight. I can finagle it to where I can say, or it's superior, I can do that. But by definition, it's got to be close. Because the canon statements would say they'd be at least close. But again, like, you know, and in fact, if Luffy is going to be, you have to believe, I guess last thing here, you have to believe that Luffy at the end of the story will be weaker than Rox or Roger or those guys. Because if the current gen top tier dudes are not at least as strong as the past top tier dudes, then it makes no sense for him to be the strongest character in the story. I think he will be, Luffy. Which in my mind means that Blackbeard and Shanks and Emu, I suppose, or other dudes, they have to match. They have to match Luffy because there's true rivals for the One Piece treasure. It's all there. It's all there. But I understand. Shanks being the strongest he is, that does go against the Mihawk agenda heavily, which, yeah, I get it. But until Mihawk can match Joy Boy in any capacity, let me know. Just let me know. Lizard, a narrator's spoken title. Part of the title isn't ambiguous. Also, what? Also, Kaido's title card literally says Kaido is said to be the strongest creature. Mihawk and Whitebeard don't have that caveat. No, I just told you what they mean. Wait, what? Hold on. That first part doesn't make any sense. Narrator's spoken title. But that's Oda. The narrator's Oda. And again, Oda tells what that means. He is the person with the greatest sword skill in the story. Even greater than Red Hair Shanks. Yeah, no shit. Duh. But again, you are conflating sword skill with other elements. That's what you're doing. You forgot what Oda taught us back in Baratie. You've completely forgotten. Okay. And Gun the Beast too. So Rock's Pirates last 14 years, right? I mean, kind of. Because you could argue that they weren't like fully formed, but yes, they were probably around for a very long time. Hold on, shit. This is what? In the flashback. So this is 56 years ago. And this is 4 years later, right? Let me see here. Okay. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it. This should be modern day era, so it'll be 48 No, actually, it lasted for, I think, 18 years. I think, yeah. Because it'd be 48, that's 48 years ago. Oh, no, actually, no, maybe it's not. Fuck me, hold on, shit, fuck me. Let me see, fuck me. Actually, I know. I think you're right. I'm trying to get the numbers right here. Let me see here. Do I have enough time here? No, shit. Fuck. They say sometime later. They say sometime. So they give me a time frame. I'll just say you're right for the time being. But yeah, they say sometime later. Fair enough. But yeah, that's for quite a bit of time. But they're not like long. They're not a long lasting empire. Like, let's say Thailand with Big Mom, where it's been like, fucking decades. Marcus, much for the €5. Bro really folded an admiral like he was filler, true. And then walked into a god tier clash like nothing happened. Zebek build different, true. And Gates Justice, kind of crazy. I'm gonna lie to you, bro. This man's nuts. Rocket Man. Oh wait, let me see here. Is this guy here? Okay, hold on, we're here. Ranger, I'm answering. Where's your answer, bro? Where's your answer? Where's your fucking answer? He doesn't fight predominantly with a sword, unlike Shanks, who does. Dude, he has a sword. Time the fuck out. Do you see what you just did there? You gave it in time frame. King the Wildfire even said he likes duels. And he has a sword and he's swinging his sword. Since when the fuck did it predominantly with the sword even factor in? That never factored. What? That's like saying, hey, Luffy fought. Wait, no, I can't. That's dumb. I can't. That's stupid. That's like, oh, Luffy fights with, Dragon Kaido. Therefore, he's not a clubman when he's in dragon form. Huh? What are we talking about right now? I can't. Guys, it's sword skill. For fuck's sake, just accept it. Oh my God, bro. Oh, good Lord. I cannot. They tried. I mean, I'll give them credit. They tried. At least you tried. I'll give you that. All right, I'll give you like a C for effort or something, I guess. Rocket Man. Loki can join the Strats if Harald can join the Rocks. Got you. And then wait, hold on. What? Loki can join the Strats if Harald. He's not joining. No, but he didn't. Stop it. You almost got me. No, he cannot. Stop it. He didn't join the Rocks Pirates, okay? Don't know. Loki is logistically too fucking big. Where's Harald at? Give me Harald. Give me Harald's full size again. Okay, lads, let's run this back, okay? You want this to fit on the Sunny Go. Are you fucking nuts? Guys, his Tootsies are bigger than Knights. Gentlemen, we have a problem. You have to hope, you have to pray that Loki ate a fruit that has to condense and shrink down. That's the only way it makes sense. If he has not eaten a fruit in any way, we can transform to a small fucking fly or a squirrel or a raccoon. There ain't no way this man's on the ship. Listen, guys, logistically, this is not Sunny Go material. This man could fit the Sunny Go in the palm of his hands, literally. The Sunny Go be in the palm of his hands, like the Rasengan. There's no way he's on the Sunny Go. Nope. Denied. It's not happening. Come on. He's fucking ancient giant class. He's too big. All right, Mia, and then we have the last Dono. Finally, thank God. Oh my God, dude. This Mia conversation is killing me, bro. I tried to avoid it because it's so cancerous. I just want to wait. And see for the time being. But to be fair, it is kind of fun. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It is kind of fun. Dre Dead, appreciate for the 2. Mihawk says he's waiting for someone stronger than Shanks. Yeah, of course he is. Because Shanks doesn't have any sword skill anymore. Duh. That's who wants Zoro to do it. Duh. Hello? What the fuck? Guys, listen. I'm sorry. Mihawk is correct. Shanks is a has-been with the sword. I agree. Wholeheartedly. How is Mihawk's hockey game doing? Is it on that Joy Boy level? If it's not, I don't give a flying fuck. I do not care. I don't give 3 shits. Mihawk will ultimately just have to fight with Zoro if he has no other fighting story, and he will lose. And that's it. That's it. That is Mihawk's legacy moving forward. Just lose to Zoro. Wait for them. He can chill on a hammock, drinking a pina colada in the sun, half naked, and enjoy his time till then. That's it. And he'll lose. All right. That's it. So we're done. We finally fucking... it's been an hour. All right. We are done with the donations. I appreciate you guys on YouTube. The cancer is fun for sure. It feels like we're back in the Wild Country days where like people were hella toxic, which is enjoyable. All right. So on that note, tier 3 win. Yeah, I'm going to get tier 3 now, okay? YouTube, take it easy. Stay safe. Peace the fuck out. Have a nice one. Love you guys. And look forward to more streams in the future because there'll be plenty to come. As long as your boy still can maintain, which is being stressed right now, for sure, but that's okay. I'll live. I'll see you guys in the future. Have a nice one. The Mihawk conversation is hilarious. My goodness. All right, that's the stream on YouTube. Now we go Twitch exclusive. Twitch exclusive.